Also, why is that like that? Refresh. Hmm. Very weird. What in the actual? Hold on. What? What? Why is that not refreshing? That's very odd. I'll have to fix that later. Anyway, hello. Welcome in, Daphne. My bots are not open. They're not open. Not open yet. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I was just getting started. But welcome in, though, Debbie. I hope you're doing well today, though. And Tay and Kaleidoscope and Ridley, hello. Welcome, welcome in. Happy to see you. It's day number 2. Tell me why I'm yelling. I don't know why I'm yelling. Anyway, hello. I am glad to see you, though, today. The bot is now open, Daphne. It's open. It's open now. Oh, you can't buy it yet, but I love the clutter kit. No, honestly, same. I love the clutter kit. Kitchen clutter is hands down one of my all-time favorite kits that we've gotten so far, and I'm very pleased. And I'm hoping that we get more like clutter type kits in the future. I think I want to see like a bedroom clutter kit. A bedroom clutter kit would be absolutely stellar. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I was typing just now. Anyway, you're gonna finish your episode real fast. Episode? What episode? Keeping secrets, I hear. But how's your day though, Ridley? How's it been? Also, everyone else, thank you for the daily clicks for Palestine and the early cruise. Hi, Jake. Welcome in. I'm happy to see you as well. Glad to see you on this lovely Tuesday evening. Yes. I think the other one I wanted to type, was it this one? No. Okay. I think I figured out everything else that I need to type. Hi, Tess. Welcome in. It's good seeing you as well. Oh my gosh, my throat. I've missed you too. Where have you been? Where have you been? Jakington. Okay. I had to post something. Oh, you had a good day today at work and hope you're having a nice day. I am. I had a very chill day. I think the weather has been so weird as of lately that I haven't had the energy to like record videos as much as I would like to, especially like for charity months. That I mostly have just been editing and working on my short film script. I've been writing, deleting stuff for my short film script, and then started planning out some stuff for my book that I'm writing. So I've been doing that today, other than like recording videos. So it's been good, but good and productive. Well worth it. Oh, you're finishing uni in 2 weeks. You've been busy. It's okay. I understand. Being busy is very important, especially when it comes to school. School comes first, as you know. It's supposed to rain today. Oh no, tomorrow. Tomorrow is supposed to rain. Okay. And did I do what I wanted to? Did I do that right? Okay, I did. I can close this now. I don't need to open anymore. And I feel like I need to put this over here. About activity feed. What if I put... Hold on. What if... Trying to... Aha! Here you are. I knew it was something. Import. Import? I don't know what that means. Full stop. Aha! There you are. For the longest time, I couldn't find my Twitch activity feed on my OBS, and I found it. Anyway, I'm back. You just woke up because night shift. Honestly, valid. Night shifts are scary. But I'm glad to have you here, though, Tree of Holly. Hope the night shift isn't being too cray-cray for you today, because I've been there, done that. One time I had to work the night shift at Little Caesars. Never again, because some people just don't know when to leave. And I'm just like, we closed 5 minutes ago. It'll take 20 minutes to heat this oven back up. I want to go home. So I'm just like, please go home so I can go home too. Please, I beg thee. Also, Floppy, welcome in. You've been watching recently, and I thought I wanted to say hello. Well, thank you for saying hello and popping in. I greatly appreciate that. Today we are going to be finishing, or I guess secondly working on our build that we did last week, because the new kits came out last week on Thursday, on May 1st, and we started working on a build, and I want to finish it today. It's the Ultimate Grandparents Home and Restoration Workshop, Kitchen Clutter, and the Golden Years kits. I have been having an absolute field day with them, and I wanted to try them out build wise, because we started working on a pantry, and I kind of want to leave what I did and then start working on the rest of the house. But we're raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We're getting very close. We're less than $200 away from hitting our $6,000 goal. And at $6,000, I would do the 1 tile challenge in The Sims 2. Hi, Nat. Welcome in. And Sia, welcome in. Kawaii, hello. Happy to see you. But I'm doing really good. I've been organizing and planning a bunch of like fun giveaways and incentives for this month, because I'm realizing, going through all of my drawers, I have a lot of things I could have been giving away like for the past like 2 years, but I just never had like the time or the energy or the brain cells to think that all through. So I've been working on organizing all of that and writing my short film script, and started planning out my book. And Kawaii, thank you for the reset for 13 months using your Prime. And Girl UK, hello. Oh, today's your off day? Oh, you're a guard of the factory that makes copper. Ooh. It's giving Minecraft and Stardew, but in real life. You're cool. That's really cool. But you used to be a head cook at Huddle House in the same shift. Ooh. Oh, you used to play Closing Time, the song. Oh, that would have been so perfect. I don't know why I didn't think about that back then. That's a really good song. Closing Time. That's a good way to go out. I like that. Oh, hello from Yoshi and I. Oh, well, hello. Sia and Yoshi, happy to see you. Hi, Coupon, hello. Welcome in. Hi. And thank you for the early crew as well. We went to Hades Town today. I think I remember you saying that, not in our stream, but I think in Dabney's stream, I'm pretty sure. I lurk a lot. I see all. So I'm hopeful that it went very well. How did it go? Did you take a lot of photos and get all the things you wanted to get? Hi, Hannah. Welcome in. It's good seeing you. But no, it's been a really good day though. I've also been trying to not lose my brain cells, my own hair, stressing over the things that I can't control. And it's actually been working. I've been prioritizing my health more and realizing I can't control everything. So I'm taking it one day at a time, organizing my drawers, deleting Sims that I don't care for anymore, which is still an unhealthy. It's taking up time for that. And just looking at a few other things, because I'm going to a wedding next month in June, and I have to still book my hotel for that. Oh my gosh, the game, that's scary. No, literally, I have so many Sims that I've made but never played with. I was like, I just go into cast with the pure joy of like making Sims, of playing around with new content, new custom content I download. And I'm just like, well, here we are. 25 Sims that I've never played with or never like really did anything. You gotta go somewhere. Oh, you have to get your gallbladder out. Oh my gosh, good luck. Stay safe. Sending positive vibes your way, Hannah. Gallbladder surgery. That's scary. I'm sending all the good vibes your way. Oh, it was good. They had a cover of the Orpheus today. Ooh, and today was his birthday. The entire cast did amazing. Wait, that's so cool. I wanna go see it. I wanna go see it so badly. But it's like, when will I have the time to do that? You know? So maybe one day. Why can't they do like Hamilton and like record the whole performance of like one of the performances and then put it on a streaming platform? Because I've never seen Hamilton. So when they put it on Disney Plus, I was so excited. And Sheree, thank you for the daily click. Oh, the sim creator might as well be a sim game. Honestly, it really should be. Honestly, they did have something like that a long time ago. It was the Create a Sim demo, but again, it was just the demo. You couldn't really upload things to the gallery because the gallery didn't exist back then. So like they had it and now it's no longer a thing. And I'm like, But no, honestly, if there was a game where we could just like make Sims, that's it. I'm like happy. Bring back the Sims. Like when they did the Sims 2 website, I was so happy because the Sims 2 website was like where you could like post stories, post your Sims, like do whatever you really wanted. It was like its own little hub. I would love that to be back. That Sims 2 website was my life. Sims 2, thesims2.ea.com. Iconic. Oh, and thank you so much, Tay. I'm glad you enjoyed the Chicago Fire episode. I love the Chicago shows. I'm telling you. They are hands down one of my all-time favorite, like, shows to watch. That and, like, Law and Order. Like, anything by Dick Wolf is great. Like, he makes great shows. I am currently almost caught up on all the Law and Order episodes. And actually, the other fun thing, too, is that they renewed Chicago Fire, Med, and PD. I think a couple days ago, at least it was announced a couple of days ago that they all got renewed for the next season because they're going to be ending their current season on May the 21st and then going to their summer hiatus, but then fall they'll be back. And honestly, I'm hopeful. I'm training like every other week or every week at this point of like, you know, building up my acting credit, my acting skills, and my knowledge. I'm like, can I be on Chicago something for the next season? Like, I would really love that. I would love to get the opportunity to be on one of the Chicago shows again for like their newest season, like season 14 of Chicago Fire or the next season of Med or PD. I would love that. I would love that. That and Grey's Anatomy. But I would also love to work with like Greta Gerwig, and I want to work with Denzel Washington, Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan, Viola Davis. Like there's a lot of people I want to work with, or like just be in the same room as them working on this project. Because it'll be so exciting, one, to say, I worked with so-and-so and so-and-so. Mark that off my list. But then also like absorbing all the knowledge that they like either like provide or just their essence, their aura, their whole everything is just like, I want to be in that, you know? So we'll see. No, literally, I watch SVU like it's nobody's business. It's a problem. It is an actual problem. But I love SVU. SVU is so good. I watch it all the time. I even like do reruns of it too. Because there's so much stuff that I'm like, I didn't notice at first or pick up on. And I'm like, yeah, a little suspicious. Whose star is rising? Hello, love the soul. It's good seeing you. You know, I would love, now this is a bucket list goal of mine. Because I would say like every 5-10 years or so, I tend to make like a bucket list for myself. Like, where do I see myself in like 5 years, 10 years? things like that, or things I want to do before X, Y, and Z age. Because when I was in 8th grade, I think I've talked about this before. I don't really know. But when I was in 8th grade, I planned out my entire life up until I was like 30. Hello? Who is this sim? I was like, I don't remember making you a pay. Okay. But I had planned out my entire life when I was like, until I was like 30, and I'm not even 30 yet. I have like 1 full year left. But my list had like a lot of things. Of course, perform at Carnegie Hall, become an actor, write something, release a book, have my own place that I pay for. I had that in my apartment. And like the literal last thing on my list was to be on Forbes 30 under 30. Like Forbes 30 under 30 is like the most prestigious and hardest list to get on. You can't pay for it. There's like a lot of things that go into it, but like you can't pay to get on that list. It's crazy. So I'm like, okay, I only got a short amount of time in my life to get on that list. The applications are not even open yet for 2026. So this is literally my last year, and I feel like I've achieved a lot, but we'll see. Also, Poco, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. And VY, thank you for the early crew and the daily click for Palestine. I greatly appreciate that. But how are you? How was your day? What have you all been up to? There we go. Anyway, but today, if you're wondering, we're building the ultimate grandparents' home here in the lovely world of Willow Creek, where there's a heat wave happening. But the new kids came out last week, and I wanted to kind of continue to build with them. Last week, what we started doing is we started working on like the pantry area, which I feel like it's complete in terms of like the stuff that's on the shelf and stuff that's over here, but I want to add some more in here. Which, you know, now that I'm realizing, I actually could add in like the vacuum and the broom and whatever in here to like fill in that like pantry space. And then we started working on the kitchen area. So far, I'm gonna still add some more things on here, but this is what we got so far. And then it is gonna be a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom home. So the technical dining room is kind of like right here and right here a little bit. But this is the, I just realized too, I'm gonna make some space for the actual bathroom. But this will be the bathroom. This will be like split down the middle for the bedroom, and I'll open this up for the living room part. And then we have like a little garage that we'll utilize for like workshop things, and we'll have a backyard. So it should be pretty fun. Oh, you just finished your Sims 2 session, and now I can make your stack and cheese. Steak and cheese for dinner. Oh, fun! I love that for you. I have been wanting to get back into my little Sims 2 era, even though we played it literally yesterday. We played it yesterday, but I want to definitely get back into continuing my save file that I started working on. And actually, I do have an update on that. I did start mapping out more of the map and like what it looks like and where things are being placed. But the next time that we do our stream for that, it should look pretty different, but also the same. So I moved some stuff around. I've added some more stuff. And then I think I deleted a few things, but I wanted to make sure things were good and dandy. Yeah, I've just been wanting to get back in like Sims 2 era. Oh, the 2 new build kits are so much fun. They are, Rebellica. I'm telling you, with the new kits, Restoration Workshop and Kitchen Clutter, they low-key, they slapped. They did really well on those kits, and I'm very happy that we actually have kits that are, I mean, most of the kits that we've been getting are very useful, but I feel like these are something that we've been needing for a very long time in terms of like everyday use. Like laundry day stuff is not bad. I don't use it that much, but it is a nice pack to have. But the vacuum helped to utilize, like, to fill in that gap. And then kitchen clutter filled in that gap that we were missing, and along with restoration workshop. Now we don't have cars, but restoration workshop fills in like that gap that we were missing for like home completion. Oh, you just bought businesses and hobbies. What do you think of it so far? And what is your favorite thing of businesses and hobbies? I just typed in vacuum completely wrong. Vacuum. I actually have to say businesses and hobbies is really fun. I've been liking it so far of what they've included, mainly for the cross-pack gameplay, really, for businesses and hobbies. Because there was things that we were missing, because I've always wanted to work from home or like run my business from my house. And now that we have that option, it makes it so much more lucrative to have the pack. I just hope going forward though, that with the worlds that they make for the game, they have a lot more interactability where you can do things, of course, like the festivals are nice, or like the little meetups that they have are nice, but I just want a little bit more in terms of things that we can do in the world, if that makes sense. Not traveling, honestly, same. Same. Also, I don't know why I have all these in here. Delete that. Is that an ant? Ew. How did an ant get all the way up here? Creepy. I hate bugs. Bugs are icky. Okay. So I got a microwave. Oh, you know what we really need that we don't have? A blender. We need a blender in this game. We really do need a blender. Okay. But no, I honestly kind of like that we don't have to travel between different businesses. Or I guess technically if you're traveling to one business that already has like a residential Sims in there, you don't have to travel between the business and then go through a loading screen and go to the actual household. They're all in one, which makes it so much more easier to like play in a business, but also visit other businesses and make new friends that actually live there. Okay, I'm gonna make this the dining room area, but it looks a little bit too big. Oh, you love that there are storage bins that are actually used for storage. That's what we need. That is what we need. The bin with the wood that lets you ponder next project. Yes. Those are very, very good. I 100% agree with you on that. It's like they can hear us. They can hear us, and it feels nice to be heard. So I hope next time that we get another pack, they'll include more objects that will have some interactions to it. Like you said, the storage bins, like those are very helpful. But I can't remember. Can you put those in your Sims inventory? I feel like you can, but I can't fully remember. Oh, that's too big of a table. But I find like those type of items are very, very helpful. Because like if your Sims are moving and you have so much stuff, just plop it in the storage bin and pretend that you're moving to a new home. Which now that I'm thinking, I'm gonna have to do that with my O'Connor family. I've been playing with them for so many years that now I'm just like thinking, I might have a chance to actually utilize these storage bins for a storyline. Oh, these are cute chairs. They came with the new expansion pack, and I kind of want to utilize them a little bit more. Oh, this is very cute. That's nice. There we go. Hi, Ishtar, welcome in. Also, JE Girl, welcome in. Oh yeah, the blending made cooking so much faster in The Sims 2. It did. It definitely did. You never tried putting in your Sims inventory? I wonder. I have a Sim on the lot. Let me see. I don't think you can. No. I'm gonna suggest that. Because I think when you're building, when you're technically like putting stuff in a storage bin, like for example, the the keepsake boxes that we got was growing together were so helpful because you could put stuff in them, of course, and then put it in your inventory, and you could just go wherever where you really wanted with those items. So I feel like they should definitely do something like that again. Put something in a box, put it into your Sims inventory, and it's like you basically were moving without moving with the big items. So I'm gonna modify that eventually. But welcome in though, friends. We're currently playing The Sims 4 as per usual, but we are building the ultimate grandparents' house with the brand new kits that we just got last week. And I've been wanting to like dabble into one more elder gameplay, just because I have elders that I currently play with right now in my Sims 4 game, one of my save files actually, and they just recently adopted a child in like their elder stage. They're like, I think like 70 years old or something like that, and they just adopted a child who was like 11 years old, who loves music, loves dance, loves all things arts related. And I wanted to dabble into fixing up their house a little bit more with the new packs. I haven't yet decided how I want to do that. But welcome in. But yeah, that is what we're doing today. But we're also raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital all month long. This is day 2 of our charity fundraiser, and we're not stopping. Our goal is to hit $7,500 for St. Jude. Last year we raised $8,700, which is a very big number. I will say that's quite large, but we raised that much last year in like 3 weeks. So if we can surpass that, that would be really cool. But of course, we have all month to achieve those with some very special plans that I have up my sleeves that I think you don't know what it is just yet. Most of y'all don't know. Actually, no one knows what it is. There we go. Oh, I could put this here. The little broom. Oh, now something I would have loved as an interaction. The broom from Laundry Day stuff. Ooh, that would have been so lovely. If you could just sweep the floor. It would be collecting dust. Dust gets trapped in those brooms, henceforth it gets more dustier every day. Get the bulletin board. There we go. That's my... Yeah, other than that though, it's been a pretty chill day. But let me add in... Aha! I knew I wasn't crazy. There we go. Wait, what's this? No, okay. I don't have to worry about that. This. And then do this. And then do that. There we go. I have that open. Okay. Anyway. Now let's see. I think what we really need in this house. Ooh. I'm trying to really deck out like the kitchen. Ooh, you know what? No. If it's the grandparents' house, what I'm definitely gonna have to add in, this is like the main hub. Do you feel like I need another counter? So what if I add another counter here? Like so. Well, that seems a little bit funky. Like right here? Oh, but then it feels a little bit too... Maybe not. I'll leave it like that. They have 2 counter spaces to cook on, but I could probably get away with it of adding in that small counter piece. Like this one. I could probably get away with that. Or this one. I'll do this one right here. I could probably get away with that. Yeah. This one does feel a little bit too big, and even if I squeeze it in, you know what? That still works. Because your Sims can walk through here perfectly fine. You have 3 counter spaces to cook on. So I might just do that instead. Yeah. I'll do it like that, and then delete out over here. So I'm gonna have to add in a window here, maybe at least 2 windows possibly. No window in here, windows in here. Yeah, okay. And then I need to add in that bin again. Hi Kays, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Hope all is well. Just wondering, have you done any updates or live update lists or videos on recommended Sims 2 mods? I personally have never made a Sims 2 video about what recommended mods to get for the Sims 2 since the re-release. Minus, like, of course, that one video I did for the Sims 2 pack clean installer, but I haven't done a mod video ever. But I honestly should, because I have a lot of mods in my game for the Sims 2, and I've been thinking about doing, like, compiling a list of mods that I tend to use day in and day out. But I'll do that this month, because I've been wanting to do that for a while. But no, I have not done one yet. But I do have a list that I do use. It's by A Cotton Sock. They compiled a lot of mods, like an entire master list of like over 200 mods that I highly recommend you check out. Most of those mods I have in my game, but not a lot. I would check out that master list, but I'm gonna make a dedicated video of like what mods I actually use in my game, because what I technically use is not what everybody else uses. Mines are very simplified and straightforward. Most of them are like bug fixes, but gameplay enhancing mods, I have a few that I'll definitely make a list about for sure. No one's ever asked me that before, so I appreciate you asking that to remind myself. Because I didn't really think people didn't really play a lot of The Sims 2 since the re-release and all the things that they've been fixing that broke some mods and had to reinstall and some stuff. But thank you. My day's been pretty good, Kays. I can't complain too much. I've mostly just been working and chilling on a few things behind the scenes. Mostly like Sims stuff, giveaway things. I've been typing up like a few forms for this month, and then also ordering some postcards, some more stickers, planning out some giveaways, crowd control streams in Minecraft, The Sims, and maybe possibly Baldur's Gate 3. And then like maybe an art stream in here and there. But then I also started planning out my book that I'm writing that will take a very long time to do. But I also started writing another page of my short film that I'm writing as well. So it's been a very hectic, busy day, but honestly, very fun either way. I don't know what I'm saying. Strawberry, hello, and Melody, thank you for the daily click and feeding the mods. I greatly appreciate that a lot. There we go. Yeah, since you're the king of The Sims 2, I knew you had some recommendations. Oh, I'm telling you, pancakes, I've got a lengthy list, but I don't know if I'm the king of The Sims 2. I built so much in The Sims 2 is the thing that I'm like, I do have a lot of mods and I do have a lot of like somewhat building experience. I need to definitely make an updated building tutorial on how to build houses in The Sims 2. Because I never really know if people actually wanted to see those, so I never really make them. You got to keep those mods fed and happy. That is true, and I appreciate that. Where's that photo frame from? Oh, it came with the Sims 4 Life and Death expand. Oh, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. No, it didn't. I thought it was from an expansion pack. It is not. Hold on. It's from a kit. It is from... Oh, it's from Secret Sanctuary. The Secret Sanctuary kit. AKA the Bella Goth kit. Is how we've been describing it these days. Sorry. Secret Sanctuary. Let me put a mirror in here. There we go. But yeah, I'm really excited though. I'm really excited for all the fun things that I've been planning out. Oh, today felt like life and death day. You're not so very saved. You had your first funeral, wrote a will, and befriended Grimm all in one day. Personally, Relica, that sounds like a fun, eventful day, but also a sad day. I'm sad that you had your first funeral in The Sims for your not so very safe, because that's rough. Been there, done that. I'm about to go through it again. I will cry genuine real tears for over a sim that I deeply care about. But what generation are you currently on for Not So Berry at the moment? Okay. Which reminds me, I need to actually, I'm fixing my career legacy save at the moment so we can get back into that legacy challenge and then finishing off that to move on to the next legacy challenge, which I'm thinking after career legacy, because we only have a few more gens left, I might do the very veggie legacy, but then I also thought about doing llamas and legends, but I haven't decided yet how I want to go with like the general storyline of everything. I want to make it flow right. Grimm was at the funeral. Grimm was like, you know, it's time. It's time. I thought I'd show up. Grimm was like, I think I should just show up for this, you know. Seems like my kind of place to be. People crying, people speaking, falling out, you know, the usual stuff. Grimm said, like, I'm just gonna be here. Calliope, welcome in. Hello. It has been a while. Also, I don't think you can hear me, or no one can hear me because ads are currently playing at the moment. Which I will wait until the ads are over so it won't get too chaotic. Did I do that right? I did. Good. Oh, the yellow gen, Rose gen is going to die next time you play. Oh no. The Rose generation was my least favorite because I didn't like being forced into cheating. Even though I like having love affairs left and right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go see Final Destination, the new one. Because when does it come out, actually? Final Destination Bloodlines comes out this year. May 16th? That's a Friday. Well, I'm not gonna be watching it on opening day because I have a secret thing that I'm doing that day that hasn't been announced yet, which is very odd that it hasn't been announced yet. But I'm doing a fun secret thing on the 16th that you all will get to see. So next week is going to be very hectic, stream-wise, but it's also going to be good fun. However, the thing is, though, with Final Destination, why do they keep making them? Why do they keep making Final Destination movies? Have we not learned from the last few that we had from many years ago? Have they not learned? Oh no. But Calliope, welcome back, welcome in. It's good seeing you. But I have been very well. I'm happy to have you back. You've been studying and working very hard. That's very important. Studying and working, keeping yourself busy is important. But I've been well. I cannot complain too much. I've mostly just been working and studying. I've been getting back into reading this year, which my book, oh my gosh. This book is absolutely insane in a good way. Because the way that I'm reading this book is like a soap opera to me. As soon as I flipped the next page, I'm like shocked and baffled of like, what did I just read? This stepdaughter of hers is awful. So I'm like, it is a good book. But Strawberry, I might go see Final Destination Bloodline. I just don't know when I'm gonna see it. Are you gonna go see Final Destination Bloodlines? And if you are, Are you a fan of those movies? Oh, their bar is glowing. Oh no, that's scary. Do you play your not so berry save on short lifespan, long lifespan, normal? This is where the door is gonna be. Also, friends, welcome back from the ads. If you got an ad, every time I see the ad, I think it's gonna be a traveling insurance or something. No, that's me every day. I've been getting weird ads, which I don't mind. So I'm like thinking, this intrigues me. I'm curious, like, what is this? What is this about? I'm just glad that the ads that I'm getting are no longer about taxes. So I'm like, thank goodness tax season is over. They took the money from my account and ran. They ran the other direction. They said Steven paid us money. I'm like, thanks, great, bye. Bye, IRS. See you next year. See you next year, IRS. I'll give you even more money, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I think I might make one of the elders a teacher. That's what I'm thinking. I think it'd be kind of a good idea. What we desperately need, though, in this game is... we really, really, really desperately need homeschooling. I would love to homeschool my Sims kids so bad. Oh, you play on normal, Yellow Gen's a young adult, and a university? Oh, okay, then you're good. You have a lot of time then. Lots of time. I remember when I played Not So Berry for the red and yellow gen. I'm telling you, Rebecca, my red gen sim died on April Fool's Day. And I've never recovered since then because that was absolutely messed up. No one was home. No one was home. And the rose gen just died. And I'm like, well, that's just lovely. Not what I asked for. Everyone comes home like nothing ever happened. I'm like, well, here we are. Oh, the 3 different. Oh, the 3 is different than it was scared like a roller coaster. And 2 girls in a tanning machine and the guy in the pool. Yeah, 3 was different. I do agree on that one. They do get better and better each time, but they also get more crazier and crazier each time, which I don't mind. But I'm just like, ooh, we haven't learned our lesson, have we? We have not. I think I might move this over one and put a little chair right here. But now that I'm thinking, maybe a desk would be a good idea. TurboTax is hitting you with an ad on every app. You run like a small business. Because I've noticed that too. Mostly with like TurboTax. It's like, because I run a small business, so I got to do a lot of taxes every year for different things. I run a stationery store where I sell stickers and art prints and coloring books and things. But I was like, ooh, what is this? This is an interesting vibe for TurboTax. So I was considering of like switching tax people for like this year, but I think for next year I probably will do something different, but I haven't decided that yet. But I see TurboTax every chance I can get on every app, and it's funny. It's like they just know. They just know. Well, it's a very cute desk. I kind of like that one. Oh, you're hoping the red gen dies? I was like, oh no. That's very sad to hear. I personally, I've never seen that happen. And I don't even know how it happens. Does it only happen when you're an elder though? Because I haven't gotten there yet, and I'm literally dreading. I'm dreading that with every fiber of my being. I don't want that to happen. Like, at all. Because I will literally sob real, genuine tears when my Sims go. This is why I play with Agent off for a reason. Wait, what the? Is that the same chair? It looks like it. I don't know what chair I want to use. Will I have enough space? I do have enough space. I do feel like maybe a small desk for the hallway would be okay. Because you don't really need a big desk anyway. I could go with this one. I could also go with that one. I'm gonna go with the base game one. It's a classic. Oh, you're just a college student? Oh, that's even rough. I don't like that for you then. Getting TurboTax ads about while being a college student, not a fun time. What I would love is that they would teach about taxes in school again. Bring back the time where they literally had students, at least in my years of life, they had it where they allowed us to play SimCity, which I thought was so helpful. At least for me, it was. I found playing SimCity very helpful for me to understand, you know, budgeting, financial planning, building a city from scratch, managing each and every like income of what size they were, if they were low income household, medium, or like middle class, lower class, or upper class, based off of their income. How much water does each district get? Like, there was a lot of things that I really enjoyed about SimCity that they taught me in school. Like, if it wasn't for SimCity, I would have learned nothing about budgeting, other than like my parents, of course. Like, my parents taught me a lot of things, but early stages of life, I'm like, ooh, SimCity, now we talking. Oh, have I seen the movie Spiders on the Plane? I will freak out if I see that happen. No, I haven't. When did that come out? Spiders on the Plane? First of all, why is a spider on a plane? Second of all, how did it get up there? That would freak me out. If me and spiders, we are not one and the same. We are not the besties of the best. I can't do spiders. Oh, it's a vibrant. Oh, it's a variant on old age. Oh, okay, so it doesn't happen all the time. Oh, the last week of Rose Jen and their wife autonomously had a woohoo in the rocket ship, and they both nearly died from it. They're just Sims. Don't you just love your Sims? Don't you just love that? They just do the most obscured craziness, and like, well, that's not what I asked, but okay. Thanks. I'm gonna put this here. A little open book. And then maybe a little... I do want a little rug. Put one under here. Yeah. Oh, you had one file. Oh, you had to file a deferral because TurboTax wanted to charge you 200, over 200, because you sold the last of your stock to pay bills. Oh, and I can't afford to pay it. I needed time to use it for one of the free resources that the government didn't eliminate them. I know. What are those? I'm gonna go to tax school one day, because I used Liberty Tax for like years. Like, my very first like time I had to pay for taxes, I went to Liberty Tax because I didn't know what I was doing. My parents used Liberty taxes for like years, so they've used them. So I'm like, I'll use them too. And so I did for many, many years since 2016. But I might move away from them for a while. I don't know. Or let's like just do my own taxes, or at least have my dad do the taxes for me. That's something he wants to definitely do this year. Learn how to do his own taxes, since he's planning on retiring this year. They had just been swimming. Oh, okay. Interesting. Also, Daphne, welcome back. Oh, what show were you watching, by the way? I don't think I've been asked what it was. I hope your show was great, though. But yeah, my dad's planning on retiring this year. I hope he does, because then he can relax from life. Because oof, he does a lot for a lot of people, and I'm like, he deserves a break. Like 20 years ago. But yeah. Hi. Okay, let me get rid of this university homework here. I think and thunk. Where art thou is university related objects that I can use. Oh, this playbook. First and foremost, yes. I'm just thinking about all the things that we desperately need in this game. I need more clutter. I need more clutter. Sims team, if you're watching, they're probably not. But Sims team, please. Please. I need more clutter. Oh, had to live in a relationship with Don Lothario. That messy, messy man. Can't be trusted. Oh, Spiders on the Plane. It came out in 2024. Oh, this last year on June 3rd. I don't know what is worse, spiders or snakes on the plane. Personally, ooh, creepy. Snakes, you can see them more, but spiders, I think spiders are worse than snakes on a plane. I mean, both equally scary. I wouldn't want either of them near me, but at least I can see the snake, and people can do something about it. But then spiders, they're small. They blend in with the carpet. I don't got time for that. So I don't know. I don't know. That's a bit of a toughie. I just say neither. Ooh, no, let me get the phone. Oh. Oh, 16 plans on, plans on wiring for 2 more years, but he has a retirement job already lined up. Oh, that's good. I'm glad he has something lined up, which is good. I forget what my dad said he was wanting to do when he retired. I personally don't know. All I know, when he does, he'll be going on every traveling adventure that I go on. When I travel, they travel with me. Did they change the swatch on this? I think they changed. Yeah, I feel like they changed the default swatch not too long ago. You want a pack with more clothes for masculine Sims? I would want that too. More masculine framed outfits. I want more infant clothing, toddler clothing, elder clothing. You don't think so? Maybe it's just me. Because this one, I don't know why it goes to the third ones of the first one. That's odd. It's not really a big deal. I just kind of, it pointed out to me like, huh, that's different. Ooh, I need dentures. Dentures. Here are my teeth. Put those here. Put the watch right there. Yeah, I hope your show was good though, Daphne, at least. Isn't it Survivor you're rewatching? It got canceled for 3 seasons, but it was so good. Designated Survivor. Why does that sound so familiar? Oh, here's my teeth. I found them. Oh, speaking of teeth, I go to my orthodontist on Thursday, which I'm very excited. I am so hopeful that they'll say that I can get my braces off next month, because it was okay. I was supposed to go to the orthodontist last month, but then they canceled my appointment because I think they got all backed up and whatnot. I don't know what it was, but I would have gone back in April, would have gotten the okay to get my braces off. This month, I would have had no braces this month. Get these things out of my mouth. I don't want them anymore. I hate them. They hurt my lip. So I'm just like, please, ortho, get them out. Hi, Cove, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. You highly recommend it? Oh, it's on Netflix. Okay, then. I have Netflix. I've got the next of the flicks. Hi, Cove. Yeah, I heard that. So GTA 6 comes out next year, May 26, 2026. So 5/26/06. No. That's so odd. 5/26/26. Yeah, comes out next year. May 26, 2026. They delayed it for some odd reason. I didn't read that note that they had posted, but it looks like the graphics look a lot better. It seems like they added more characters, more storylines. So I'm hopeful that it'll be good. I know it will not run on my computer, but you know, there's that. How long have I had them? 2 years. I've had braces before. It was like when I was like younger, like 13, 14 years old. Then of course I had to get them again because wisdom teeth removal, and then I didn't wear my retainers that much as a kid, so I had to get them again as an adult. So yeah, but these, now that I'm older, 2 years. It was either braces or jaw surgery. I chose braces. I didn't want to pay $20,000 for a broken jaw. So I chose the longer route, personally. Oh, you were hooked on the show within the first few minutes? You... Oh, 2016 to 2019. Oh, that's not... You know... Was there a reason why they canceled it, though? I feel like they cancel a lot of shows left and right for no reason without an explanation. Oh, you need braces? For real? Your bottom teeth need some help? My top teeth needed a lot of help, but I also had like an underbite, I think is what it was. Oh no, my bottom jaw was pushed forward. It needed to be pushed back. And alongside was like my actual teeth, they needed to be straightened. I know I want to have like perfect teeth because my teeth are all sorts of like all over the place, but at least it's going to be a lot better than it was before. But yeah, $20K for jaw surgery. No. Also, Emma, thank you for the 2-month resub, by the way. And I love St. Jude as well. St. Jude is my favorite, one of my favorite charities. We like to fundraise for every single year. This is our day 2. We've already fundraised up to like almost $6,000 so far. We're at $5,736.69. We're less than $200 away from hitting 6K. What is the first food you'll eat once you get your braces off? Bubble gum. That'll be the first thing I will be chewing and consuming. There's like this candy store like up north that my parents and I go to every once in a while. And I'm not joking. I was like, I'm gonna get my braces off at some point soon. I put like maybe like 4 or 5 blow pops, lollipops in that bag. I will be chewing all of those the moment these are off. Yeah. Yep. The fact that you have to pay for surgery, like that's absolutely wild to you. Yeah, the US is jacked up. The US is jacked up. We have to pay for everything. Ridiculous. But thank you so much, Emma. How are you, by the way? I hope all is good. We're building a nice little house for an elderly couple. The ultimate grandparents' home. They have 3 grandkids and 1 child. And I wanted to build something that represented them. One's a professor and one is an artist. And I wanted to kind of just replicate that in this build. So one works from home, one works in like an actual building, but is planning on retiring very soon, at some point. So I'm guessing Red Dead will be coming out first soon. Most likely, yeah. We'll get Red Dead something or any game before GTA 6. It's kind of funny. It's a running meme at this point, which honestly I kind of like. Or you remember how, Nikki, your teeth fell after your braces were taken off? It's so weird. When I first got my braces off, like when I was like 13, 14 years old, it was so odd. And I'm like, this feels weird. But I was okay with it. But then also, like when they're taking them off, not to be like scary, but it sounds like they're breaking your teeth. But they're actually not. They're just taking off the brackets, which are glued to your teeth, and need like a special tool to take them off. But it sounds like they're cracking, like breaking your teeth. I'm like, what are you doing up in there? What's going on? Oh, the watermelon blow pops are so good. That and the strawberry ones. Yes. Yes, those are good. Oh, your teeth are all different sizes. Some look like baby teeth. And like I'm like be so for real. Like, no, teeth are so weird. I don't understand why teeth are teeth. Why are teeth? Is the real question. Why are teeth teeth? Why? Why? It makes no sense. I have all of my adult teeth. I feel like I do. But it just feels odd having teeth. Bully 2. I've never even played the first Bully game, but I've heard of it. What was even like the first game about? Because I was very clueless about all of that. Ooh, a sweet treats machine. Yes. Let me add that right there. Oh, grind down the numbs from Invisalign, but like torture method. Yeah. And the other thing too, Invisalign was not even an option for me. It was either braces or jaw surgery. I'm like, okay. Or actually just don't do the treatment at all. I'm like, I'm gonna do this treatment and it will be fixed. Okay. I think I kind of like this orientation of what this looks like. I need a little rug in the middle of this right here. Oh, we had 1 or 2 on every tooth. Oh my. That is so interesting because I've known about like different methods of like how they did it and it was so interesting. Yeah. And also, what just happened? Also, Cove, thank you so much for the $2 donation to St. Jude. Trying to donate every stream I'm able to make. Well, thank you so much, Cove. I greatly appreciate that. I don't know why I didn't see it. That's odd. Okay, I'll turn that back on. I don't know why I did not see that earlier, but thank you so much for the $2 donation to St. Jude. Also, Brittle Bread, hello. Thank you for the daily click for Palestine. Enjoy your lurky loos. Oh, you know what I'm forgetting? I need children things. Bully tells a story about a mischievous 15-year-old Jimmy Hopkins who goes through the area of an awkwardness of adolescence, beat the jocks at dodgeball, pull pranks on the preppies, save nerds. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds like a fun game then. Sounds fun. Also, Garrett, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? Thank you so much for the raid. I greatly appreciate that. I've missed you, bestie. But thank you so much. And hi, Garrett. Hi, Sarah. How are you doing today? Look at the little microphone. We're currently building the ultimate grandparents' house here in the wonderful world of Willow Creek. I almost said Newcrest. We're building it in Willow Creek, and this is actually for one of my current household Sims anyway. I make Sims for the pure enjoyment of wanting to play with them one day. But this is actually one for my current household, my O'Connor family. And I needed them to have some more friends, especially with Royce O'Connor needing some new friends eventually. And I'm so glad you're doing well, Brittle Brads. I have been very good today. I had a very long, productive day. Organizing, cleaning, writing my book, writing my short film script, organizing and planning out all these giveaways that I want to do for this month for St. Jude. I have sticker giveaways, tour card giveaways. I have like all these cards that I've made myself that I want to give away. I just have a lot of things that I should have given away like 2 years ago, but then I just forgot out of busyness. But all is good though. All is good. Got some fun plans. But yeah, how was your stream today? What did you all get up to? I know that you were kind of playing it by ear, like feeling for the vibes. I saw your title of your stream, so I didn't really know exactly what you were up to today. I assume you were playing Minecraft or The Sims or Repo or something, or Marvel Rivals. But I also know you were playing or fundraising for St. Jude as well. Also, Brit Sips, hello. I'm glad you're able to catch the stream for the first time. You've been loving my videos and happy to be here. Well, I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad you've been enjoying the videos. I'm actively working on a few more videos that I've been wanting to do for a while. Some mod videos on like Sims 2 and Sims 4, some build videos on how to build in The Sims 2, and like getting back into gameplay, because all I've been really posting for the last 2 months straight is just build videos, which I know you all don't mind, but I'm like, I just wanted to get back into gameplay ASAP. But thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. I've honestly, like, ever since like when I was young, I've always wanted to be some sort of creative and like just do all that I could possibly do. I've wanted to be a director, I want to be a writer, I want to be all the things. So writing a book is like my first big step into adulthood, at least in my head. I feel like it's like the first step for me into adulthood, because I never really enjoyed reading when I was younger. I found it very daunting because it always had to be for like a grade, which didn't make the whole reading process enjoyable for me. But now that I'm older and wiser, I feel a lot more level-headed and more excited to actually read and actually like write down and put all my thoughts onto paper. So I am remaining hopeful that this book that I'm writing is going to be really fun, especially the short film that I'm writing. I'm just kind of going through different emotions of how I want to like play out. Your Sky High stack made me really want to buy the new kit. I'm telling you, this right here is what I need. But the new kits are so good. The Kitchen Clutter kit is hands down the best kit we got this year. And I'm like, can we have more of that, please? Thank you, Sims team. I would greatly appreciate that. Your day was the exact opposite of yours. You've done literally nothing. I wish I had nothing to do. That would be nice. I would love just to have one day of nothing. But then I create things in my head to do something. I don't know why. I feel that I love reading. When I was in Force, same. I'm like, if it wasn't Force, I would enjoy it more. I even one time attempted to read War and Peace. I don't know what possessed me to like try and do that, but I tried to read War and Peace. Never again. I absolutely hated it. Because I thought I would actually enjoy it. No, I hated the whole process of reading that book. Also, Gigi, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. And you are not late. We've been yipping and yapping, so you're all good. I'm happy to see you today. How's your day been today? I think I want to put a plant in this corner, but I don't want to overcrowd it too much. I'm trying to like add in a lot of really fun, exciting things to this, and I might as well use the Artist Studio kit and then the Restoration Workshop kit to see what I can get out of it. Yeah. Also, Barbie the Ninja, welcome in. It's good seeing you. We're building in The Sims today while raising money for St. Jude. Oh, I mentioned the movie Sky High multiple times. Oh, so anytime I hear the phrase Sky High, I feel like a sleeper agent waking up. Oh my gosh. I love that movie. I think if I'm correct, if I look on IMDb, I'm adding all these things to my list. I think I heard that they're making another Sky High movie. No, I wasn't crazy. They are, right? Yeah, they are. It's been in development unknown since 2018, but I feel like I heard through the grapevine that they're making a Sky High 2. Because it says Mike Mitchell announced that this movie is still in development while promoting Trolls. And Trolls came out 10,000 years ago in 2016. So it's still unknown, really. It'll be if the movie will be released in theaters or on Disney Plus solely. So we don't know what it's going to be, but it has been in talks that they are going to make a second one. But like, what is it even going to be about though? That's the thing. I have no idea. The chairs are really cute. Where are they from? If you're talking about these chairs, they came with businesses and hobbies. Oh, you do need to do stuff, but your body wasn't having it today. No, valid, Cove. Valid. Some days you're just gonna have a low spoons day, and that's okay. But I'm glad your day is going good though, Gigi. My day's been good as well. Been prepping, working, yapping as per usual, getting things done around this household of mine. But it's been good. It's been good. Oh, you tried to read War and Peas, but the type of font was so tiny. I think that's what also made me hate it, because the font was so tiny. It's like I couldn't do it. Take it away. Take it away. Don't play with my heart like this. I need Sky High too. No, I do. I need it too as well. But I want to say it's real, but I just don't know. There's only one news article about it. But like, I don't know. Oh, they were supposed to, but it never happened. Oh, but it was announced in 2016. Okay, so I wasn't crazy. So they did announce it, but then I think they just didn't go through with it. That's valid. That's valid. Because I feel like don't ruin a good thing. Yeah. It's like, just don't ruin a good thing. Leave it where it's at. And like, I wouldn't be mad. Like, if they did make one, I would watch it. But like, if they didn't make one, I'd be okay. Because the first one is like absolutely just iconic. I don't think you could really recreate all of that. I mean, you could, but it'd be a lot of hard work. But who knows? Maybe one day. Maybe they'll pull like a Sims move. Because we were supposed to get a Sims movie over like a decade ago, like back in like, I don't know, like 2000 and something. What was it? Like 2000 and details, here it is. Yeah, we were supposed to get a Sims movie back in like the year 2000 and like 11, 12 or whatever, around the Sims 3 era, but it never went through. Well, it was gonna happen, but then they just really couldn't come to terms of like everything because like Fox and whatnot. So they could pull a Sims wait maybe over a decade and then bring it back. Because they're all old enough to have kids now. Or something like that, I don't know. They need a new Chipmunks movie. What would be your pitch to the studios to give us another Chipmunks movie? What would they do? Where would they be? And will it tie into what happened last time? What if they pull a Raven's Home and it's just the kids or something like that? I wouldn't mind that at all. I would not mind that at all. I would love it. I actually would love that. The bedroom, yeah. If they pull a Raven's Home and did it with the kids, I'd be okay with that. I would watch it. Because there's another show that was super iconic that they could also do it with the kids, but I forget what show or movie it was. It was a very popular Disney movie. Oh, High School Musical. Well, they already did that already. No, it was Degrassi. That's what it was. Degrassi. And the Cheetah Girls. So there's two of them. And Degrassi's not even Disney, so I don't know where I'm going with that. They honestly could have redone Degrassi if HBO didn't cancel it. I would have loved a Degrassi reboot, but with like Emma, Manny, Spinner, but like all their kids, like Liberty being like the principal of Degrassi Community School, but her son that she gave up for adoption that she had was JT. He goes to Degrassi. Like there's so many things they could do with Degrassi if they just brought it back. Well, they kind of canceled the Sims movie back then, like in the 2011. and then it was like shelved for a very long time, and then they brought it back because Margot Robbie like is now producing that film. But back then they kind of canceled it. It was just shelved because things, they couldn't really agree on things back then. No, literally bring back the Cuter Girls. I would love that, but they got to do it right. I know that Adrian and Raven wanna bring it back, but then also at the same time they wanna bring it back for the right reasons and not ruin the nostalgia, which makes total sense. Personally, I would love some original shows. I would love that too, because it's getting very tired of like making the remakes. They're not all bad, but I'm getting tired of the remakes. So I 100% agree with you on that, Dabney. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like, can we not have another remake? That would be wonderful if we could not. But it's like, because the whole industry, the Hollywood industry, like it's all over the place as it usually is. Contracts being ratified, negotiated on, like they're now getting to the point where they just negotiated and now getting their SAG members to vote on the contract for contracts. Like they just negotiated, agreed, and now it's all being voted on for the 2025 SAG-AFTRA commercial contracts for like better rates and things for commercials. And I'm just like, okay, what's next? So I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to see. I want to see more original shows, but like what kind of original show that we'll get? I don't know. I need more originals. We are running out of ideas. We are. Oh no, you're all good though. Garrett, welcome in. Hi, Shella, welcome in. How are you? It's good seeing you. I like your emotes. I like the Rish banana. It suits you very well. Kind of nice. It's also funny that they gave you the banana in yellow, and then what they gave me is an ice cream cone. They just had a feeling. They knew. They knew. They gave me an ice cream cone, but they gave you the banana. It was actually iconic. Love that. But friends, welcome in. My name is Steven, pronouns he, him. We're also raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We're less than $200 away from hitting $6,000. And at $6,000, I said I would do the one tile challenge in The Sims 2. But at $7,500, my parents have to make me a shell challenge. And my parents don't play The Sims. We need a spring ice cream emote. I have that planned. Like if we hit a certain amount, a dollar amount for St. Jude, I will make one. I will make one. Yes. I do have a YouTube. I post on YouTube every once in a while. I've been very busy for the past couple of months due to like acting, traveling, hosting, and then doing a bunch of charity streams. I've been like kind of all over the place, so I've been trying to manage Twitch streaming every single day, Monday through Saturday, and then acting, traveling, and posting on YouTube. But I did post a video actually a couple days ago of a university dormitory that I built, and I'm going to be posting another build this week of an acting studio that I built for Judith Ward. But yeah, I do be posting. I love that everyone got different things. I do too, Winter. I do too, because Simsy got bread, Dabney got bread. Are there any others like bread, ice cream, banana? Is there more? But Mel and Star and Shella and Artie and Aurora and Sarah and Anna and Meep S, the Meeps, yes. Frankie Mother, Eerie, Moist, who? Moist, who? That's a nice name. Simply Kayla, hello, welcome. Oh, Strawberry, okay. And thank you for subscribing on YouTube. I greatly appreciate that. If you're popping in right now, we're currently building a the ultimate grandparents house in Willow Creek, because I have this current household that I play on YouTube called the O'Connor family. And I I deeply love that family to the third degree, because I've been with that same family for 4 years and I'm still on Gen 1. I have attachment issues. I can't let them go. I have aging off. I stirred up so much drama to the point where I feel like I need to actually move on to Gen 2. So I built a university dormitory, and then I'm building a new little like elderly home for my Sims to make friends outside of their own circle, because they don't know a lot of people other than like the people that they met before, and Aspen's mother's, co-workers and colleagues, and just other people that she's met over the years when she was a child. So it's 4 years. You want a peach? Honestly, same. Oh, your bread hat makes you laugh every time you look at honestly, the bread emo, or like the bread hat, just looks funny. Like, what is this? Like, wearing this is kind of crazy. Like, what is that? Also, by the way, we're less than like $500 away from hitting $40,000 raise for St. Jude as a lifetime. But yeah, like, what is that? Ice cream? You can barely play the same save file for a month. No, honestly, valid. I take a lot of breaks. When I'm playing save files, because I don't want to feel overwhelmed. And I don't want to like stress myself out when trying to play certain households. So I do a lot of like very mundane, simple gameplay, and I spread it out through different months. They need another Proud Family movie. But what would it be about though? Because personally, they have the Proud Family Louder and Prouder show, but how would they do another movie? The art style's different. I don't know. I'd be down for one, but I'm like, I don't know. Hi. But what's the longest like family, like, well, I guess like the most generations you've had in The Sims? Because I've been playing the same family in 2 separate save files for the past like 7-8 years now. Because I started with the Not So Berry challenge, of course, as we know. Little Simsy and Always Simming's legacy challenge, where each generation's a different like color and career and degree, kind of allowing me to like play The Sims 4, but that was way back then. And after I finished Not So Berry and the extended version of it, I moved on to Career Legacy that Shella made, which is a very fun challenge that I think you all should try. Just saying. If you've never played any of those careers, but you want a good twist, it's a good challenge to try. But I continued on with the same family that I played with Not So Berry, and I'm up to 21 generations right now. However, Gen 21 done glitched out so badly, because I made one clip on YouTube about it, and why can I not hear any of my alerts? That's very odd. I can't hear anything. How did I not see that? Also, Mycroft, thank you for the $150 donation, by the way, to St. Jude. I really greatly appreciate that a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why I'm not hearing it. Oh, I know why. They have the audio separate. That's why. You all could hear it, but I couldn't. But thank you all so much for the lovely donation to St. Jude. But yeah, one of my save files got glitchy. My child got taken away and then died all on the same day. And I made a whole clip about it on YouTube. And it's the most popular video I ever had on my YouTube channel, which is crazy. Almost has 1 million views. Wild. I wonder if that's because of the hat. Maybe it might because of the hat. Also, Money Mouse Train, thank you so much for the $5 donation, by the way, to St. Jude. Come on, team, let's hit that goal. I mean, we're almost there to $6,000. But thank you all so much. Yeah, I can't hear a single thing. I don't know why. There we go. OMG. OMG, OG Mary's in the chat. Oh, Mary. Hi, little Spark. Hello. Welcome in. 10 generations. Good. Also, JJ Bink, welcome in. You're loving the ice cream hat. Thank you. It's a very nice hat, but it also is very hot. Also, my friend, you're talented. Just saying. I've been seeing you on the Instagram. I will tell you, I'm a doom scroller on Instagram. And the unhealthy habit I have is I like one thing and then I see that same related content everywhere. So I see your content when I'm just scrolling through the reels on Instagram. Quite nice. Very talented. I couldn't do that. What you do. I'm like, how do you build like that? How do you do that? How do you build like that and stay sane? I can't do that. I would lose my mind. But honestly, keep it up. Keep it up. If I built a castle like that, I think I would lose my mind. And be like, I'm done for the day. No more. No more. Oh my gosh. I did see the new Lion King movie and it's actually really good. The music is really nice. I have to go back and watch it because I don't know what I watched, but I watched it. But it's good. It is a good one. Never forget when I played the save in The Sims 3 about 10 years ago when your son skipped curfew and it was at the gym and he glitched and never came home. Oh, he was just gone. Well, I guess he went to juvie for the rest of his life. Oh my gosh, that's scary. I don't think I've ever had that happen in The Sims 3. If I did, I think I would actually like be genuinely very confused. Hi Danny, hello. Enjoy your Lucky Lose. You lost your mind a while ago. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're welcome. Sometimes you just gotta lose yourself in the moment and own it. Is that right? Hold on. The song. What are the lyrics? I was trying to make an Eminem reference. No, I don't think that's what it is. Well, it kind of is. If you only had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you've got, to seize everything you ever wanted in that one moment. That song's kind of iconic, but also, no, it is. You better lose yourself in the music. Oh, in the music, the moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only got one shot. Don't miss your chance to blow. What? So in a way, Eminem is right. Sometimes you gotta lose yourself. You gotta lose yourself in the music. I guess whatever music you're listening to. Let's say you're losing yourself in the music. Taylor Swift. In the moment, you're building some gigantic castle. You gotta own what you're building with the music that you're listening to. You gotta never let it go. You only got one shot. So in a way, Eminem is right. When you really think about it. Oh my gosh. But welcome in though, Erie, and thank you for supporting and watching the ads, my friends. If you got an ad, you didn't miss much. I was losing myself in the Eminem music, trying to look up lyrics and make a funny reference, but then I flopped. Anywho, yes. Early today, I forgot about the curfew and your team got picked up outside in the cabin at 5 a.m. That's a mood. I need a mirror. Also, how do you say your name? Erie, Earru22? Lugs, less, Gaia? Palm Sweaties. I don't know the words. I only know it's something mom spaghetti. And I'm like, what did I just listen to? I have no idea. But you all came in at a very good time because we were just discussing some throwbacks actually about what are some movies and TV shows you would love to see come back if they did a reboot, but also too, are you tired of reboots and remakes? And if so, why? I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna do some cottage living. Arms weak, palms sweaty, something, 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 mom, spaghetti. I can't rap. Where's cottage living? Here it is. Jump in with Keke Palmer. But how would you want it done, though, is a real question, because I also want that as well. Hi, Jelly. Welcome in. It's good seeing you. Welcome, welcome. Gilmore Girls. I agree. I follow that news like a actual hawk. I am on almost every single forum you could think of for Gilmore Girls. I want it to come back, but for the right reasons. Because, like, thinking to myself, they left A Year in Life open-ended. I'm like, who's the father? I mean, Rory had like 4 people that could have been. I mean, Logan, Jess, Dean, that one guy that they only mentioned like 1 or 2 times but forgot the name. They could have one of them. It could have been one of them. Dean, no. Logan, maybe. Jess, I would prefer to be the father because he seems more likely to understand Rory than Dean ever will. I was not a Dean fan ever. Oh, knees weak, palms are sweaty. Oh, okay. Oh, he's nervous, but on the surface, he looks calm and ready. Oh, those are the lyrics. Oh, those are the lyrics. That is so interesting to me. What's that song even about? You need to watch Gilmore Girls again. You stopped at season 4. Oh, it gets better after that. It gets better after that. Trust me. Oh yeah, I heard that Ryan Coogler is doing the X-Files reboot, which I'm so excited. Watching Sinners in theaters was so good. It was well worth the time. I mean, I knew I was going to enjoy it anyway because I love Ryan Coogler. He's a fantastic director and I love Black Panther. But I have never seen X-Files. So I am looking forward to seeing the reboot one of these days. Yes. Hi. Is he going down for a nap? Yeah. You want to see my child, everyone? Oh. Ooh. Hi. Someone's gracing him with his presence. Oh, yeah. Hey.
Hey everybody, good day, good day. Hey Deb.
Hi.
We're just passing through.
As they usually do.
Hope everyone is safe and doing well.
Whew.
I
Had a long day today. We went to dog school today. Not me about to wave back to Mama Spring like she can see me. She can see you. Just X-ray vision. Yeah, we're just chilling. We're vibing. We're building a house.
see you. I see you.
Oh yeah.
Siren of Sunshine. I love it. I love it. I love it. I do the same thing. I'll be like, all good.
His name is Randy Joe. He's only 3 years old. We got him at 2.5. 2.5.
My fur baby. He'll be celebrating his 1 year of being with us on June 19th. How special is that?
Gotcha,
Freedom. Yeah.
He's just a little baby.
Melody, W3ST, and Truly 86. I love that. Yes, he is. What is that? Liz Pork 123. Thank you.
Where?
Yes, he is smart. Today they worked on place, having his place and staying there and not moving every time one of us move. Primarily when I move. If I come up, he's coming up. If I go down, he's coming down.
Yes.
Woo.
That is true.
Thank you so much, K's 1195. Yeah, thank you so much. That is my trademark, is my smile. So I thank you so much for acknowledging my smile and letting me know that my brushing is
Mhm.
still working so much.
Mm,
His paws are so cute. Well, Brandy Joe, thank you for saying that, Alec Pancake. He needs his groom. He
yeah,
is overdue. So
overdue.
Friday, he's gonna be looking cute as a
Oh,
button.
I thought it was Thursday.
Oh, Thursday, that's right. Thursday he'll be looking cute as a button. So we might pop on, or definitely Friday for sure. But
Yeah.
yeah, Mama's, Mother's Day coming up. God bless any of you that are
Woo.
moms. And if you are blessed to still have your mom with you, or grandmother, great grandmother, celebrate them. Celebrate them. Hey, is that Gigi?
Gigi.
Gigi, hey, what's up? What's up? Right, Mother's Day. Yeah, I am blessed. I can actually say I celebrate Mother's Day all year. Stephen has given me great gifts already. So, he's done the do, but he knows he's got to make my favorite little meal,
I don't know what that is.
whatever I want.
I'll just make muffins.
He knows that makes me smile. So, my family, I am blessed. My husband, and my son that is here with us, they really spoiled me rotten. So the other two really get off. All they got to do is just show up and call me or something. But
Yeah.
I am a blessed mother, and my mother is no longer here, but I celebrate her memory and I pray that it is living on in me. Was a beautiful woman, and so was her mom and my great grandmother. I was named after. So I have some legacy, and I definitely have some good genes. So, and my smile is one of them. My mother had a gorgeous smile, no braces. Go figure. I didn't have braces either, but her teeth were picture perfect. So, thank you.
Yes.
All right, we're going to get out of your
Anyway.
hair. We just wanted to pop in, say hello to the beautiful people. And I just want to say thank you, squad, all of those that supported Stephen all of April with Hope for Haiti. And those of you that joined him for this month, the month of May, for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, thank you. Every donation is needed, no matter the size. Give. We are making a difference in the lives of children
Yeah.
that others would have given up on, or parents would have just lost hope. So you're giving, you're supporting Stephen, even if you're hanging out tonight, maybe is your hangout night with him. Thank you so much for doing that. My Stephen, kind of partial to him, and I'll always be, because he has a heart of gold. That's the yellow. That's all I'm going to say. But he has converted to purple.
Yeah.
We will be
No,
celebrating that.
no, no,
There my people are.
no, no.
Blondie Boo, thank you.
I think
All righty,
I think
where's
it's time
Donna?
for time for your
My
exit.
exit.
Yeah, time for your exit for
I
today.
got my dancing shoes, y'all. I'm ready this year.
You were the clip of the day for Saint You Play Live.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that clip. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Hey, I need royalties. All right, beautiful people. Thank you. Love you. I think yellow and purple go together. He's the one that won't admit.
Well, to let you all know, there is, if you want to donate to St. Jude, there's some lovely incentives that I actually do have.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good one.
I don't know if I don't know if it'll happen, but I did say if we raise $15,000 for St. Jude, I would do Purple String for one full week. Nope, that's 30,000. No, but no, I did say if we raise $15,000, I would do Purple String for one full week, and then 20K is Purple merch. Anywho, Randy Joe's only 11 pounds. He's 11 pounds. Yeah, I did say a whole week. So we raised $15,000 for St. Jude. I would do purple streams for one full week, and I already have like that planned already. Essentially, like what purple streams I would do. I would do the purple generation of the Not So Berry challenge, the eggplant generation of the veggie very veggie legacy challenge, an all purple build, purple like just purple related things. I know, Melody. If Shella does it, so I have to do it too. Cause Shella made yellow merch last year for St. Jude, so I was like, if Shella has to suffer, so do I. So might as well, I guess. But that's only if we raise that amount of money in 1 month. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell all your peoples, tell your pet rock. Put flyers up in your local cafes. Now Dabney, you know that that clip is AI. I didn't approve that. Okay. I didn't approve of that. My likeness? Rude. But yeah, Randy Joe's 11 pounds. He's a Maltese. Yeah, he's getting quite chunky. But the thing is though, he's put on weight because Illinois weather is absolutely atrocious. There have been times that we physically could not walk outside. And we've mostly been doing all of our exercise and things like that on the inside. But of course he goes to training, he goes to day camp, he does all the things that he needs to do. But of course, the food that we were giving him, like we switched from kibbles to like a different thing, and that has been helping him. And our vet has been helping us and guiding us of like understanding how to take care of him better, like weight wise. But he's had a lot of issues when we first got him, so we were definitely trying to um kind of like understand and like learn as we were going. So we only got him at 2.5 years old. He was a breed of surrender, had a lot of issues and things like that. So we were trying to balance a lot of things. So, but yeah, we're hopeful that he'll get back down to his ideal weight and everything, of course, but it's a lot. I screamed, I can't. I don't silence people. They don't talk as much. I don't silence my mods. They just stop talking. Yeah, Randy Joe has a little nickname. I call him, it sounds wild. He's only 3, so he's like an adolescent teenager. I sometimes called him Old Man because he walks like an old man with a little waddle waddle. His other nickname is RJ or Reginald Joseph. He has a couple. Was Dabney silent or silenced? I don't know. We all decide. But no, Randy Joe will be a lot better. He was a breed of surrender, so like we don't really know anything about his past or anything, but he definitely feels a lot more happier here. Happier, safe, loved, cared for. Like we saved him, but he saved us. I'm telling you, I've always wanted to have a dog my entire life, and when I saw Randy Joe on Facebook, well, his real name wasn't Randy Joe. We named him Randy Joe. His real name was HMU, short for Hit Me Up. I don't know why. When you're adopting an animal, they have the most interesting names ever. But of course, we didn't get to pick that, so it was HMU, short for Hit Me Up. So we hit him up on the Facebook. Reginald Joseph, it's so demure. Weight loss impact is hard. We found using a food scale to measure the kibble helped a lot. See, what we have been doing is like going off of like what we we go off of what's on the back of the bag of like, if your animal's like this way, this is how much you should give them per day. I'm like, okay. So we mostly went off of that. But I asked a cajillion of questions to our vet of like, is he doing okay? Is his weight okay? Like, should we do something different? Should we be on a diet? Like, there's a lot of things that I was like asking. No, when I saw that, I'm like, what do you mean HMU? I'm like, what does that stand for? They said, hit me up. I'm like, okay. So we hit them up on the Facebook. Like the moment the way it happened, like we were all in Chicago, just a fun little family trip. And I swear, I'm just scrolling through Facebook and I keep showing my parents like, oh, look at this dog, look at this dog, look at all these different dogs. And of course we keep an eye out. I have allergies. So Randy Joe's like a hypoallergenic dog, low shedding dog, which is great for my nose. Okay, now I can hear the alerts. I'm like, what in the world? And so when I saw him, like, I commented as fast as I possibly could. I said, Maltese, 2 years old. And we were secured. And we got him literally on June 19th. It was like that, I don't know, it was like a weekend or whatever. And then we went and got him like 3 days later. He was going to be a foster at first, but we knew already that we were going to adopt him immediately. Also, me and my shadow, thank you for the $25 donation, by the way, to St. Jude. I really greatly appreciate that. And friends, if y'all didn't know, if you donate $25 or more to our St. Jude fundraiser, and if you wanted to receive a postcard and a sticker, or if you didn't select the reward, we have a special form in our Discord in case you didn't select the actual reward. But what you're getting is a postcard made by me, shipped by me, and then you're getting a little Randy Joe sticker in the mail. So a little piece of Randy Joe will be sent off to you all at the end of the month. Well, it worked because you can hit them up. That's true. The reason he had a weird name like HMU is because his breeder is probably showing dogs. Yeah, and that's what we were thinking. And it was definitely catchy. So like, I never really knew like the term of like breeder surrender, like ever. But of course I do like my due diligence and like research and everything to understand a little bit more. But I wasn't fully aware, like, what does it actually even mean? So we never really knew anything about his past, and I don't think we'll ever do like DNA testing at all. Imagine if Randy Joe had children out there. That would scare me. But then also that would be like, oh my gosh, there's like little mini Randy Joes out there roaming the earth. But I'm like, we don't got no money. We can't. Randy Joe doesn't have a job. But we will support them in any way we can. Randy Joe influencer. Support his fund. You've been hearing the alerts the whole time. Were they funky for everyone else? I couldn't hear the alerts because I think they were low for me and I had the ice cream cone in my head. I want to find some really cool hats for Randy Joe for the summer. And like maybe some really cool outfits as well. He's starting to get more clothes than me, which is like fine, but he's getting more clothes. You should stick a Randy Joe hair on the sticker. Honestly, that would be crazy. That would be, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Maybe be a little bit wild. Now I need to add in growing together. Oh, that's the crazy thing, is you never really know. That's true. You never really know. You never really know. Put this here. And then, seems like a really good little room. Yeah, and this will be their bathroom. Randy Joe's stream, let him play The Sims. I've thought about that and put it as a charity milestone for a thing. I do need to, however, make him in The Sims 4 so everyone can have him. And I have yet to do that. I have yet to do that. I gotta make him in The Sims 4. Because I realized there's actually no Maltese breed, I almost said brand, breed in The Sims 2. And I don't think they have Maltese in The Sims 3. Oh, yeah. I couldn't hear them through all the sprinkles. um, but if you all have pets, what are their names? I want to know. If you don't mind sharing, of course. If you have animals, what's their names? How old are they? What they do? Oh my gosh, going back to the sequel. I'm sorry, I have ADHD. I have the most obscure brain ever. Give me Finding Nemo 3. Sorry. You can do like a faux Maltese with fur on there. Oh, that's true. That is true. I forgot about that. I could probably make one of them in The Sims 2. Oh, you're doing a pet contest for your local pride and the dog submissions. In the little pride gear is just too much. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I love that. Luke, Leo, Rocky, Archie, Hang, Tucker, Toby, Moose. I almost said Tortilla. Tortilla. Your baby is in doggy heaven now. Oh. But her name was Carrie Bradshaw. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that your dog is in doggy heaven. But that's also a cute name. Luke is 13 years old, a Chiweenie. Leo is 14, a Chihuahua. Both grumpy old dogs with sass. They think they own the place, and they really do, though. Those are cute names. Belle, Millie, Myrtle, Mittens. Your trio of girl kitties. Oh, cute. Emmy, Parker, Charlie, Heidi, Cabela, Timmy, Orange Living Monster name, Ormond, Game of Thrones reference, Grey Tabby, Coraline, it's named Bailey. Oh, these are really cute names. I like animals. Animals are so cute and adorable, especially when they have like really cool names. Oh, she was your BFF. Well, just know she'll always and forever be in your heart forever. Oh, Leon, Luna, and then two kitties named Dexter and Kiki. They all passed not too long ago. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I think definitely next year. If you're not fully aware, every year, in the month of February, we raise money for a different charity every year. We had raised money a couple years ago for the North Shore Animal League. And I think next year what I'll probably do, which I'm actively planning that right now, of just ideas. We're gonna do another fundraiser based on like pets. Next year in February on my birthday, February 22nd, I'll be 30 next year, and I want to do something special for animals again. This is very important. Oh, Cade. Okay. Cool. Hank is 16 years old. 16 weeks old Frenchie. Oh, cute. Hot Cheeto, hello. Welcome in. Also, Olivia, thank you for the $10 donation, by the way. Sending all the love to all the children battling cancer. Thank you for doing that. I really greatly appreciate that. And honestly, like, we all know cancer is awful. It should never exist. It should actually be buried in a hole 10,000 feet in the ground, burning with literal flames. I feel like no one should ever no one deserves cancer. Animals, people, children, like no one should. So you all are helping St. Jude just by being here in this chat, whether you donated or you shared the link to your friends and family, or just actively just being in chats, does so much good. So never feel bad if you cannot donate at all. But if you can share somewhere, word of mouth, put in a little flyer on at a coffee shop or something. That does so much good. So I greatly appreciate y'all being so kind and so helpful. Oh, your spouse didn't grow up with animals around, and now he sees how much better life with a fluffy family member. Yeah, I never had a fluffy animal in my household. In my life, actually. I've always wanted one, but never got a chance to because I was so busy all the time. But I feel like now, like in the stage of my life, I feel so much more happier now that I can take care of a little fluffy animal, take him on walks, take him on adventures. Like that's all I've ever wanted to do. You sure will. I still find her fur on stuff too. Oh, I find Randy Joe's fur even when I'm not looking for it. I'm like, what's in my mouth? His fur. Oh, your family had 2 dogs. One was a Shih Tzu named Elmo, and the other one, pit bull, was Cuba. Both are in doggy heaven now, but they were the best boys. Oh, that's so cute. Oh. I don't know what I want. I want a towel. Going up by 3rd. And thank you, Olivia. I appreciate that. I will always and forever fundraise for St. Jude, and always and forever fundraise in general. Most of y'all are new, maybe, I don't know. But if you're new or you just haven't heard me talk about it, but as of lately, no, my entire life, I was made for like 2 things really for this world: to entertain people and help other people. Like entertain by like being an actual Delulu mess on social media and just like acting, storytelling, whatever it might be, entertaining that way, and making YouTube videos. I was always made for that creative endeavor, but then helping other people by using my platform for good, to raise awareness for things that I believe in, like children, education, healthcare, economic opportunities, animals, saving the planet, water, like the ocean is literally dying. So like I want to help in ways like that. If I can raise awareness like that on my platforms, then so be it. Even if I can't do it all the time online, I can always do it word of mouth. So if it weren't for you all, I thank you all for being so kind and so generous and so wonderful, for like giving me this platform to do things such like this. So I appreciate you all. We did this together as a community. So it's not just me, it's you all. So you all should be proud of yourself. Give yourself a round of applause, you know, as you all do great work every single day. You may not know it, but you all do great work. As a grad student, it's hard to donate since I don't make money yet. But you're getting your PhD in toxic environmental oncology, specializing in cancer research. Cancer does suck. And thank you for doing that, for getting your PhD in toxic environmental oncology for cancer research. You, my friend, are powerful, fantastic. You are doing some really great work. Just know that what you're studying now as a graduate student will be so helpful for the future, and it's helpful now too, because you're learning this stuff to further that research. And what I love so much about St. Jude is like they are a children's research hospital. So their research that they do at the hospital, they share that with other people around the world. They have a dedicated website for like all of their studies and all their research that they do. So other people, other doctors and other hospitals can utilize that research to help further, to end childhood cancer, decrease, do what they got to do. I like that they don't gatekeep. I like that parents never receive a bill at St. Jude. Like, it's just lovely what they do there every day. It's like what we do here helps further their development, their research to continue to like save more kids. Honestly, I agree, Natalie. We need more people, more kind people who definitely use their platform to raise awareness, like for good things. We just need more nicer people in general in the world. Also, Dollar Train is 6K. Thank you for the $1. Calling out all my Floridans to join the Dollar Train. We're getting very close to $6,000 raised for St. Jude. And Mackenzie, thank you for the $5 donation, by the way, to St. Jude as well. We should all work together as a global to find a cure. I agree. When I was younger, I don't need mold. When I was younger, I wanted to be a doctor just so I could help other people. But I also thought science was so cool. Like, I thought just like studying the scientist's mind, whether it was like for the brain, the heart, whatever it was, I thought it was so fascinating that I wanted to do that. And of course, my brain was not built like that. So I was like, I'm gonna leave it to the professionals, but also do my own thorough research to be more knowledgeable in that, to then hopefully articulate as much as I can on social media and talk about it. But yeah, thank you. It absolutely is. Your lab works with St. Jude a lot for clinical trials. That's so cool. I've been to St. Jude several times, and what is this, hamster food? Yes. And like the hospital is so nice. Like it doesn't even look like an actual hospital, like at all. Like you may think it is, but it is a hospital. It doesn't look like one. And they make it so like the kids and the families are happy, excited to be there. Like it feels like Wonderland, like Candyland Wonderland there. They don't ride around in wheelchairs at all at St. Jude. Every single patient at St. Jude rides in like these red wagons, which simulates like the best childhood feeling in the world. Like you could just sit in a red wagon and ride around the entire like property. Like that's so cool. They can decorate it how they want. They can ride around in it, go into the cafeteria to get their food, go to their appointments, go to their own housing, like suites, whatever it might be. Like just, it's so cool. And they have a website, and we're gonna do a tour of St. Jude virtually at the end of this month, as we usually do every year. I think I might leave that the way it is. And kind of like get more of an insight from St. Jude and from the patients and previous patients who are now all grown up, who now also work at St. Jude. There's a lot of really good stories, a lot of heartfelt stories that will make you cry. And I will say they have made the experience of children at St. Jude, they made them feel like children. Like kids are supposed to be kids. They should enjoy their childhood. There are times where kids at St. Jude have to either stay there for 3 months, couple of years. It really ultimately depends on the duration of their treatment. But while they're there, they get to stay in these houses for as long as they're doing their treatment there. All expense paid. They don't pay for anything, groceries and things like that. And of course, they go to school, keep on their studies. When there's a kid who is traveling from like a different state or a different country and comes to St. Jude, and of course, when they go to school, the educators at St. Jude communicate with their teachers back at home to make sure what they're learning is aligned with like their grade level, so they can stay on track when they go back to their regular school. And sometimes they are actually way further ahead in their education than their classmates. So in a way, they're smarter than their classmates when they're at St. Jude. And like, of course, they have graduation. They have St. Jude prom. They even have a graduate program for like certain degrees. And I forget what it actually was called. I'll have to look it up later because I took some photos, but remind me. But they have this thing at St. Jude. There's a dedicated program at St. Jude where when you're about to transition into adulthood, of course, as we all know, hold on, I'm just gonna I'm gonna go be right here for a second. When, let's say like you're 17 years old and you're about to enter adulthood. You don't know a single thing about adulthood. St. Jude has a program that literally guides them into adulthood to understand what it's like to be an adult, finances, taxes, housing, things like that, to understand what is it like out there into the real world, essentially. And it's so helpful because navigating all of that while going through treatment is very stressful. But what they do is like great. Yes. So St. Jude's like main hospital is set in Memphis, Tennessee. But of course they have like different hubs, places around the world. I know that they have one in St. Louis. They have like partnering hospitals around the world. Yeah. So if you go to their website and yeah, if you go to their website, it you can actually see all the locations that they have at around St. Jude, like their labs, clinical research, the St. Jude Cloud, kind of understanding more about the treatments and everything, how to get involved. They even have like a St. Jude walk, which I honestly want to do at one point. But they have like different locations around the world. But their main place is in Memphis. Yeah, they have one in Houston. They have one in St. Louis. They have a lot of, I can't remember exactly how many they have, but I know they have a lot. Oh yeah, gallbladder surgery yesterday. I'm grateful that your country didn't have to pay. That's good. It's sad to me that getting healthcare can put a family in a financial crisis. Yeah, it can, and it's scary. It is scary. Healthcare is scary and expensive, but I hope that you're recovering very well, though, Natalie, from gallbladder surgery. But yeah, honestly, no one should have to worry about paying for healthcare. I agree. I've always said my passion is to perform and help people, and my favorite color is yellow, and I feel so seen here. Oh, I'm so glad. Researching cancer is important, but honestly, raising awareness is more important. Is such as important because without influential impact like what you're doing, we might not have enough funding to find treatment for the kids. Exactly. So the more that we fundraise, the more that we spread awareness for it, word of mouth, commercials, emails, newsletters, flyers, it goes a long way. It all adds up. Also, Peppa, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? Hope all is well. But yeah, they do some really great work. I love St. Jude. And like, when you think about it, the brain is so interesting. Like the brain, it's like out of this world. But no, I just think what they love is wonderful. What they do is wonderful. And like the thing is too, they were founded in 1962. And a fun little fact that you all should know about St. Jude is that St. Jude Global seeks to reduce disparities and improve access to and quality of care for children with cancer worldwide. So if you want to know a fun fact about St. Jude or just a fact about St. Jude, you can do !SJ fact in the chat to give you a little bit more of a fact that you may not have been aware about. And I'm glad you're doing really good, Peppa. I am doing really well today. I'm trying to build the ultimate grandparents' house, and I feel like I'm struggling, but I feel like I also have a good head on my shoulders of like what I want this house to be, style-wise. Treatment for childhood cancer can last up to 3 years and cost to an average of $425,000 and up to $1 million per patient. That's a lot of money. Just to let you all know, that's a lot of money. Up to $1 million per patient. But the fact that St. Jude, You don't got to pay a single cent at all at St. Jude. And all the parents and the families have to worry about is being there for their child or sibling and making sure that they're happy at the end of the day. So we are helping collectively, whether we've donated monetarily or verbally. We are helping St. Jude's mission, Danny Thomas's mission. No kid should die in the dawn of life. We're continuing that until, I don't know, until cancer is no more. So basically they said our job is to put St. Jude out of business, which in a way we kind of are. In a way it also is helping putting St. Jude out of business, because that means no more cancer. This is a little bit too big. I might do the modular. I might do these. One thing to keep in mind is that the research done at St. Jude doesn't just benefit children. It benefits all victims of cancer around the world. Exactly. It benefits all victims of cancer around the world. And the other thing to keep in mind as well, when patients are treated at St. Jude, they come back to St. Jude to further St. Jude's development in cancer research, to make sure that the radiation and chemotherapy is less harmful, because medicine, especially experimental medicine, can be harmful in the body. So when they come back, they're making sure that the stuff is less harmful on the children's body, especially like very young ages, like 5 months, a year. It is like absolutely wonderful what they continue to do. I'll put this on this side. And I just might just do one singular sofa couch, but I need 3. How much? 4. 4, 4, 4. Jazzy J Love Sea of Lounging. What the what? Nothing is jazzier than the sleek leather seat to lounge on, except when you're doing it with company. So what are you waiting for? Find a cool cat, lounge with them, and ask, you like I can't. Sims, who made that description? Who made that description? Someone on the Sims team is a B movie fan. Also, Stargaze, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I hope you're doing well. We're trying to build a nice little house for some elders. Oh, that came with the brand new expansion pack, businesses and hobbies. I was like, what in the world? Because we can technically make a jazz club, jazz lounge, speakeasy in The Sims. So honestly, it makes sense. I was like, what in the B movie is this couch? How much is it? 600 simoleons? That's not bad. That's doable. But like, what in the world? Also, welcome back from the ads, friends, if you got an ad. But welcome in, Stargaze, and welcome back, friends, if you got an ad. Danny Thomas's daughter, Marlo Thomas. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of her in the commercials. I have. And like, my first time discovering like St. Jude and everything, I didn't even know Danny Thomas was an actor. Like, of course you hear about St. Jude through commercials and things. But my first time visiting St. Jude, I knew he did more, but all I knew about him was the hospital. And like, my first time fundraising for St. Jude was back in like 2020. And I was like, wow, I've learned a lot more about Danny Thomas than I did online. Like, he was a very phenomenal person, and him and his wife are actually buried on the property. So they have like this like giant pavilion at St. Jude, and they have like this little garden in the back. It's very beautiful, very nice. And they have like this mausoleum. I think that's the right word. I want to call it a crypt, but that is not what it's called. But essentially, they have like this place where Danny Thomas and his wife are buried, where they were laid to rest. So they live on the property. I have photos that I think I took like last year or 2 years ago. Oh, actually over here, I'm gonna put a little bookcase. The way my side is hurting from laughing, I sit funny. I know. Okay, so it is a mausoleum. Okay, I was right. I was like, words are not my specialty. Sometimes I forget how to speak on stream. So I apologize if I'm speaking literal gibberish of like nonsense. You're asking yourself, what is this child talking about? Real fact, I don't know. I just know St. Jude, and I know St. Jude does great work, and there are facts that I want to yap about that really I need to speak on. Okay, so I have a little bookcase here. TV can go right here, but I'm thinking I might put the art frame TV because I don't really use them that often and they just look quite nice. I do think we could get more art frame TVs. We thank Haunted Mansion for that info. Exactly. And speaking of Haunted Mansion, I'm kind of glad that they only made one remake of it and then didn't do it after that. But the one remake, or I guess technically put on streaming platforms, is Tower of Terror. I want them to bring that back on streaming platforms, but I also do feel like with now like new technology and things like that, I do believe they could do it again, but in a different way. I don't know why. It won't feel the same, but it would definitely be more horrifying, which probably would not help, but you can always decide about that later on. We love a gibberish yap, but you make complete sense. Thank you. I try. You all bring the gibberish, and I supply the yap. Gibberish yappingness. I went to the school of gibberish yapology, and I feel like I've succeeded in that endeavor. I learned a thing or two, got my diploma, and ran. And now I teach people about yapology and how to succeed in life, to how to yap like a professional. So if you ever want to learn how to yap like a professional, just watch my streams every day and you'll understand. And you'll understand. But thank you for the hydrate check, by the way, Melody. I'm gonna save her game. I definitely want to work on this a little bit more today. We'll have more chances to work on this more because I have some ideas on what I want to accomplish with this build. Okay. Oh, my game's actually running a little bit smoother now. Thank goodness. So this one, that one, that one, that one. Do I want to squeeze in a coffee table? Will that even work? I think it could work. Yeah, I mean, we'll just use the basic ones, and then that way it'll be easier. Businesses and hobbies is coming in clutch. Oh, my side. You had a brilliant idea as a kid to watch the first Haunted Mansion during a thunderstorm in your basement? Oh. See, that was me, except I was watching, I almost said Day of the Dead. No, I was watching Dead Silent. Yeah, no, don't do that. Do not watch Dead Silent in the dark, in a basement, when it's thundering and lightning. Yeah, don't do that. Just don't. That wouldn't be helpful for your brain or your health. Oh, you've been sick and you spent about 3 minutes trying to figure out why there was a hole in your door. Oh, it was a peephole that was always there. Oh, that's scary. Oh, I can add this thing right here. Perfect. There we go. 88 years old, lost her husband Phil last year. Miss talk show host, and her stepchildren are very involved in St. Jude. Her son Tony is a producer. I did know that, and I think that's so cool. I like when the family gets involved in something that helps people around the world. You know, it's a good thing. Well, it was always a good thing, but it's when everyone gets involved, it's like a bigger impact. Because the more people that knows about it, the better. And I love the commercials that they produce. Makes me sob my eyes out. But I love it either way. Oh wait, no, instead of... Wait, how big is that? Where is that? Ooh, I just realized that I could add in... No, I'll add it in later. I was gonna add in the puppet thingamajigger that we got from Kids Room Stuff, and I always forget to use it because it's an object that I don't tend to use all the time, but it's a good object. Kids Room Stuff was nice with those objects. I'm making a kids corner because one is a child and one is a teenager, but the teenager doesn't really have a lot of things that they really want to use as much. Cindy, the TV's leaking. Haha, very funny. Oh my gosh, did you hear they're making another scary movie? The Wayne brothers are making another scary movie, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I love those movies. Like, those are the only movies that will make you laugh and cry at the same time, but for all the wrong and right reasons. Because that movie franchise is absolutely insane for a lot of reasons, but it's so good for all the right reasons. A little journal. Yeah, they're making another scary movie. So the Wayne brothers, almost at the Quinn brothers, but yeah, they are. It was announced, I think, I want to say a few months ago, but it says it's slated for 2026. June 12th, 2026, distributed by Paramount Pictures. But yeah, it is happening. The Waynes are back. And it seems to me that they'll most likely have the original cast back, but we'll all see about that. But it's in pre-production at the moment. Last updated was last year. No, 2024 of April. Yeah, April 12th, 2024. When it was updated for pre-production. But yeah, it's happening for real. They pitched it, pre-production. They announced it at Comic-Con. Oh no, CinemaCon 2014. Yeah. This will mark the 6th Scary Movie Return of the Wayne Brothers since Scary Movie 2. Yeah. I'm excited. I've seen all of them, but I love Scary Movie 2. Scary Movie 4 was odd, but it was okay. Oh, you watched The Ring when you were 6 out of peer pressure? Not a good idea. See, I never watched The Ring. I just watched Scary Movie 4, and that's when I was introduced to The Ring. So I was like, oh, that seems fine. That seems okay. No. But also, Quinn, welcome, and it's good seeing you today. I love Brenda. Brenda's like hilarious. You can't have Cindy without Brenda when you really think about it. I think you've only seen one scary movie. You should watch them all. Have a nice field day of laughter and joy. It'll be good. Be good for your soul. Is The Ring, like, what is The Ring even about? Is it just a girl who fell down a well? Because I truly blame Scary Movie 4 for all the crazy chaotic references that they made in that movie off of like real life scary movies. And I'm like, these are just funny. Like It, I don't find it scary, like at all. Like the 80s one, not scary at all. It's it's mostly funny to me, but then also, where's the other painting? No, let's do this one. But also too, the new It movies, they're not even scary to me. I think they're just funny. Oh, you haven't watched it in so long, but I feel like I leave patches of the plot though. Yeah. Oh, The Ring also says you have something. Oh, so that, okay, so I wasn't crazy. Okay, so that one. You know what's even crazier? I've always wanted to get that phone call. Is that bad? I wanted to get that phone call just to see what it was like. Sorry. Because like the thing is though, Scary Movie, literally my humor. I have some serious crazy humor. I blame Scary Movie and Cartoon Network. The TV shows and movies I watched as a child. It's like, why was I like that? FYI, that's the first thing I heard when I got here. No, because like the thing is, I used to make jokes about that when I was younger. And the voice too. Oh no. That's also bad to say that I'm saying that while I'm fundraising for to raise money to beat childhood cancer. I need to go to bed. Anyway, let's get a little bag of groceries, shall we? Anyway, how's your day going so far, right? But no, I have not done a review video on Horse Ranch just because when I was playing it, it was a good pack overall, but I just didn't feel so tapped into it at the time. But I think now that I've played enough of it, I might as well. Because I actually genuinely like Horse Ranch now for a change. But back then, I just felt too overwhelmed because there was too much content that I just didn't have enough time to like really consume it all. But if it's like a feature that you were like curious about Horse Ranch, like the horses themselves are really nice. I like having them in my household every once in a while. I like the horse riding back competitions. The jobs that you can get out of them are really nice. I love Chestnut Ridge. But they're nice. They're not bad. It's another great way to like really make some good money out of it if you love that type of content of having horses, doing competitions with them, but then also making like nectar. Like nectar making was a thing that they added into Horse Ranch, and I found that being the most lucrative thing in terms of making money in The Sims. To get that phone call, excuse me? I blame Adult Swim. And I also blame Ed, and Eddie. Help. Anyway, so Delord, how are you, by the way? How's your day? Since this is your first time here, I sometimes question, like, do people really listen to what I'm actually saying out loud? And clearly, this confirms my answer. Y'all do. If someone called me with can I read with the whole you got 7 days thing, my anxiety wouldn't register it. Oh, same. My anxiety wouldn't register either. I'm like, I'm fine. I'm okay. Day 7. Okay, here I am. But anyway, moving forward from that topic. Also, I blame Courage. No, actually, what made it so jacked up, Courage the Cowardly Dog messed me up as a kid. Because what was that show? Please explain. What was that show? Sorry. It scared me. It was the Return to Slab episode It was like, return the slab or suffer the curse. And then Eustace is like, what's your offer? He reaped what he sowed. Okay? He had his issues. We listen and we don't judge. Yes. Yes. Misadventures of Flapjack. I love Misadventures of Flapjack. Captain Knuckles. Captain Knuckles. I love that show. Also Bubby. Oh, I miss Bubby. Bubby was a nice whale. But didn't she like snatch Flapjack off of like a something? I don't know what happened. I don't think Flapjack was supposed to be there. Either way, Captain Knuckles is a fraud. But you know who I love more? I love Schnitzel from Chowder. I listen and laugh out loud and forget I should reply because we are in fact not on FaceTime. That's true. Oh, you didn't really watch a lot of Courage? Good. Good. But I can remember, but I high-key want to watch it. I just remember bits and pieces. I remember the whole thing. Why was there a giant foot? Why was Courage dressed up as a banana, a ripe banana? That episode with the hair shaving guy? No. That should not be allowed. The other one where they had that creepy floating CGI looking mask in their basement? No. The Cat's Motel? No. Bunny and Rabbit sounded really crazy. But the one that I really appreciated though is that one with the bells. That was a nice episode. Eustace is just mean. He deserved what he got. Rada. I did watch Bee and Puppy Cat. Wasn't that on like YouTube at one point, and then later on went to I might just do the same thing I did earlier. To Netflix. The Fox episode and the one where they said the creepy. Oh, that freaked me out. That was unnecessary, but I loved it. But they consider that a child's show. They lied. Hi Jake, welcome back. How are you? We're yapping about old TV shows and spending a millennia on this build. Oh, when your boyfriend was making you go mad, I go rada. And he's younger and he never saw Chowder, which makes it better. Good. Confusion is working. I'm not your boyfriend. 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 Anyone? Anyone? Cat Dog, yes. Love that show. Cat Dog. I have to squeeze this up a little bit more. It's going to be a very confusing build. This conversation is really taking you out of your slipper game. The topics we talk about in these streams of ours is quite interesting. If you're new, we just yap about nonsense, really. We are what you call the cozy chaotic stream community here on Twitch. I have ADHD. Welcome to my stream. Old TV shows. I was watching Cramp Twins on YouTube the other day from Cartoon Network. I have never seen that show before. What is Cramp Twins? Yeah, I'll leave that like that. I might put a plant in the corner. That's what I feel like it should be. Oh, you're working on Simsy's shell and the Floorhorn's killing you? Is that for our St. Jude shell challenge? It looks pretty okay. I am gonna eventually do it. When is it due? Does anyone know by any chance? I know Shella has one too. Chowder and Flapjack animation style was your fave? I agree. Oh, it's on Netflix now, but it's on YouTube. Hmm. I'm just like, there's so many shows out there that started on YouTube that end up on streaming platforms, and it's like they just get better and better with time. I'm a little bit upset though that they canceled Infinity Train. I was upsetty spaghetti about that. Bring it back, please. It was one of the two brothers. One of them is purple and the other one has brown hair and glasses. Oh, was that a UK thing or a worldwide thing? The way I just typed in Crank Brothers on Google and it showed me pools for bicycles. I was like, what is this? Oh, you said Cramp Twins, not Crank Brothers. The way I changed everything. Oh, wait. I remember the Cramp Twins. I remember that one. Like, very vaguely. I've seen it like maybe one time. The animation looks so familiar to me though. I think maybe next Thursday, but I don't remember exactly when it's due. Okay. It's probably on the gallery actually. It might be a UK one. He sent me on Discord. Yeah, that show is... The gallery concerns me. I don't know what I just saw. Just what was that? Oh, this could be like a little opening. That's cute. That seems normal. I feel. This seems normal. Oh, it's due on the 26th. So like 20 more days. Shell Tour is on the 26th. This seems normal. You can do some funky things with this. You could basically have a back wrapped around porch and then like have a little thing in the front, like right here. The roofing seems pretty okay. At least in terms of like what I would tend to do. Most of the time whenever I do shell challenges like that, they end up being suburban. Like every chance I get, they end up being suburban. This is so chaotic. I love it. I love it too. When in doubt, St. Jude brings the chaoticness out of me. Okay. But I like how the style is going for the house. I'm adding all the objects first, because then putting the wallpaper in will be like the last thing I'll do. But I kind of like what this is so far. But now we can do our fake little garage. I'm actually rewatching Chalk Zone right now on, I almost said Nickelodeon, Paramount Plus. And like, I mean, I knew that the person who plays Rudy also played Tommy Pickles on Rugrats, but it was like, I hear Tommy, but in like a slightly different tone. But I love, 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 love Chalk Zone. Where is... I need cars. Hold on. Let me disable that. I need a car. Game. I got on my soapbox again with a friend, and I'm back now. Welcome back, Nat. I had a DVD. I got a DVD, a bunch of Nickelodeon Christmas specials, and it was on there. And I was like, oh, I vaguely remember this. I honestly almost forgot what Chalk Zone was even about at first. But then I went back and watched it and I was really tuned into it. That and My Life as a Teenage Robot. I went back and rewatched the Big Time Rush show, which was like, okay, that's nice. That's a truck. I don't need a truck. I need a car. Oh, I do need this though. But does anyone remember the Naked Brothers Band? That was a cool show. That was a cool show. I love the Naked Brothers Band. That was a good show. And then I want to put this back. Ooh, that is huge. Let me go back over here to live edit. My Life as a Teenage Robot is iconic. Yes, it was, and it still is. Including As Told by Ginger. Big Bear in the Blue House. Yes, I watched that show as a kid. I watched it less, but I remember it to like know what it is. I was more into JoJo Circus back then, really. Robot Boy and Cartoon Network. Never seen it. Robot Boy. Google. Robot Boy. It sounds like the way Jake, I'm not joking. The way you say things, like, or like you just type in chat of like a show that you've watched, and I'm like, I've never seen it. I look it up on Google. I just need to see the image. And I'm like, I know that show. I've seen it. I remember that because I was like also in the era when they did My Gym Partner's a Monkey. I was like, I know the show, but I've never seen it, but I've seen it. I loved House of Anubis. Yes. I'll do Cottage Living Cars. Cottage Living. Here it is. But yeah, I loved House of Anubis. They need to bring that back. Like right now. I don't want a truck. I want one of those little car thingies. Where? Oh, here they are. Oh, you weren't allowed to listen to Naked Brothers Band because of their name. Yeah, I think a lot of people weren't allowed to listen to their music because of the name. It sounds like a grown-up band. And I'm like, who in the what? How is this on Nickelodeon? But then again, iconic. Rose. I don't need 2 green cars. I need a yellow car. It's like no one remembers Naked Brothers Band. I don't think a lot of people don't remember it, but if you like listen to it and watch it a little bit, you'll remember. It was something about love. Nat Wolff was singing a song about Rose or something like that. Oh, you're taking a break from doing the Shell Chunks until July, and you've been on the Steampunk Victorian House. I remember that. How is that progress going, by the way, Gloopy? Season 2 was terrifying. Really? I didn't think season 2 was terrifying. It felt normal to me. I mean, the way they were describing the show, it was a lot more intense. Yes. What did I just? Oh, it's just the walls. It was more intense, of course, but it didn't feel too scary. So I wasn't really watching it as it was airing, is the thing. But it was definitely more intense. They added in a lot more Americans into the show, which made it okay. But I didn't like it was in the UK though. Yeah. Yeah, and that's also true. When Nina left, the ratings were dropping. I think if she had came back and like stayed, it would have been a little bit more different. But I did like how the whole show was kind of centered around her, essentially. Ooh, I need to make a really good workshop. Hold on. I'm gonna do 1 car instead of 2. And then I need to add in this thing right here. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, 3? Hold on, what? Google House of Anubis. Why do I vaguely remember that? Oh, you know what? No, I know what happened. So I think what happened, there were 3 seasons, but what they did is they combined season 2 and 3 together, at least on my end. Yeah, at least on my end, they combined season 2 and 3 together and made that season longer, which made it so confusing to me. You're taking your time with decorating? Good, as you should. Because building steampunk anything deserves to take some time to decorate. I like that you're doing that though. I would love for them to do a remake of House of Anubis. That's the one show that they need to bring back. House of Anubis. Oh, I forgot. It's no longer on Paramount Plus. I forgot about that. It's on Prime. But the way as well, when you go on Prime Video, it's split into 11 seasons. 10 episodes each, which made no sense to me. That was very odd. But yeah, I think that's what they did. They combined season 2 and 3 together, which made it only like look like 2 seasons to the people. But if you look it up, it says 3. Because season 3 was weird. I think that actually would be really cool to make a remake of House of Invisible. Yeah. I think it was her brain and actively threatening her life that got me, especially since it was like a goddess. And yeah, and that was like the weird thing. Like, something doesn't seem right about this. But I forget, she left the show to do something else. I know that she did the Bratz movie. That was something. Let's get a little fan. I need that workbench. Is this the one? Yeah, the tinkering table. No, that's not the one. Where is that table at? This table? No. Oh no, it's right here. Found it. I was like, I know there's a table in this new pack. I'll put it in the middle. Right around here. And then we'll like just change it a little bit. Get dirty. Yeah, 2007. What a time indeed. There were a lot of moments. A lot of moments in that show. And we'll just call it that. Moments. You should watch the movie Baby's Day Out. Oh, I've seen that movie. It's great. I love Baby's Day Out. It's an absolute classic of a movie. Everyone should go see it. I like when YouTube has like free movies to watch, because like that's for me, I don't mind free with ads. I'll take what I can get. So I thoroughly enjoy those things, but I love Baby's Days Out. It's so good. Move this fan over here. I might honestly do a fridge. That's not the broken down one. This is the broken down one. Yeah, I'll get the broken down fridge and then put this back over here in this corner. Hi, Nicola. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I hope all is well. We're building a nice little elderly home for 2 elders. One's a college professor and one's an artist. And we're now focusing on their little garage area at the moment, and I feel like this is getting really good. But we're discussing a lot of movies and TV shows we watched when we were younger, and like any reboots, remakes we want to see happen. We'll raise money for St. Jude. I thought I was that girl after watching Bratz. Didn't they make... They made something. Oh no, it was Barbie. Never mind. At the time, I thought Bratz were really cool. Like the way they looked in the movie, I'm like, oh, this looks so cool. I look fancy. And then I got older. I'm like, oh no, I was wrong. Okay, I don't need a stove. I just need to stack those 2. I have the Pondering Next Tool projects. And then I want this bucket. Fun fact, I visited the house in Anubis' house. Excuse me, and you didn't tell me like 10 years ago? When was this? When was this? Jakington the Third? Okay, so I'm leaving the United States immediately to go to the house of Anubis' house right now. We're going tomorrow. Watch me leave the United States and be like, I'm in Liverpool and we're fundraising for St. Jude. Imagine me taking a tour of the house of Anubis' house while fundraising for St. Jude, and then automatically I fall through a trap door and I gotta solve this puzzle. my gosh. If this is a garage, and this definitely reminds you of your grandparents. Oh, good. I'm so glad then. A bit newer, but you love Descendants. I love Descendants. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. The Rise of Red is also good too. They're making another one. And surprisingly enough, I really love the zombie movies. If that's in Gen X house, maybe a beer or wine fridge. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Like a fridge. I guess this could technically be it. I might do a red one. I feel like that makes sense. They usually have like red ones in here. I have those two things. I have the buckets where they can sit. Sabuna trip. Sabuna. Forgot that word. We have the movie The Crow with Brandon, and it's very sad, and the movie came out in 1993. Wow. What is it about? What's the movie about? I wish HBO Max didn't cancel the Degrassi series. No, same. I wish it didn't cancel it either. I think we're kind of discussing this a little bit, how they could have done it, but with like the original cast as kids. Like Liberty's child, she gave up for adoption, goes to Degrassi. Liberty's the principal or superintendent or whatever. Of course, Simpson is always going to be there, but he gets promoted to superintendent. Emma and Spinner's child, Manny and Jay's kids go to Degrassi. Paige Michalchuk, I don't know, does something. There's so many things. Gen X would definitely have a Coca-Cola fridge. I think my grandpa had a Coke, had a fridge like this in his garage, actually. I'm pretty sure that he did. These can fit up here. Perfect. See, this is what we needed. We needed stuff like this. And then I also need to grab Basement Treasure. Do that. No, Gen X is not that old. No. You want to watch them make the live action Link show that is fully camp? Ooh, they already kind of did though, but it got canceled. It was on Netflix for I think 2 seasons. But I would love a live action Totally Spies show or movie, more so movie. But you know what I want to come back? Totally Yoko. Oh, Bruce Lee's son. Oh, okay. I also saw Taylor Swift filming. I can see you. Oh, then I can see a music video in Liverpool the night before it got leaked on Twitter. So what you're saying, Jake, is you're just living my dream. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? You never end up watching Degrassi. I know. All I know was that Drake and Nina Dobrev were in it, which is also very true. Yeah, they were. They were in it. And I would say you should go see it if you can. They have all of the episodes streaming on their YouTube channel. If you wanted to watch Degrassi, they live stream every episode on YouTube, on their official YouTube channel. You can also watch it on Max if you have it. I don't think it's on Netflix, but I know it's also on Tubi. Like, it's everywhere. But if you don't have any streaming platform, YouTube is always the best way. But then, of course, Tubi is free. Yeah, it's on every platform you can think of. My goodness. It was iconic. I'm sad it ended, though. Degrassi Next Class, it was okay. But it was different. I'm not living your dream, because if I was, I would always be hanging out. If I was, I would also be hanging out IRL with a cool person called Jake right now. I mean, if you want to move to the US, well, actually, I don't know if you want to do that though. It's crazy over here. But you could always like, we could FaceTime and we can pretend that we live in the same place at the same time. That's always an option. But who knows whenever I will be in the UK? Maybe next year, who knows? I'm trying to decide what I want to do for my 30th birthday. Haven't decided yet. Oh, you're thinking, I'm thinking like a Gen Xer who has had their kids in their 20s. I know most of the younger generation is waiting until 20s, 30s to start. But even still, that's like 50s for grandparents. Yeah, that is true. My mom and my dad are grandparents. They have other kids. Yeah. But everyone's different though. Yeah, like Gen X's are considered grandparents, like 60s, 50s, 60s. Yeah, depending. And you know, it's not just having kids, you can always adopt. That's also like another way of being a parent too, adopting. I would consider myself a parent, even though I have a fur child, but he's my child. I'll fight for Randy Joe. Fair warning, so much happens in that show. Yeah, Canadians are wild. I mean, I'm not a Canadian, but that show was downright insane. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to make my eyes water like they did. My eyes were leaking every episode. We can FaceTime, yeah. I don't have an iPhone. But there's always Discord. I mean, technically, that's why they did... Oh, what they did with the Grassy Next Generation. Oh, they were the kids, at least it was Emma. Yeah, that's true. Which is nice that they did that, though. Let's get this box. Ooh, I want to stack them. Put them. That is true. And the way the relationships kind of worked in Degrassi, it kind of made sense. They kind of were made for each other. Oh, one of your parents is a boomer and one is a Gen X. I like this. I think for the wallpaper, I might use the new wallpaper that we got with the new pack, which is the Restoration Workshop wallpaper. I'm about to literally use this wallpaper for the rest of my life. This is now my new favorite wallpaper. It's so good. So unfinished. I love it. Oh, there we go. This is a good wallpaper. Good wallpaper choice. No more brick for me. I like it. I need another one out here, but actually I'm gonna put a basketball hoop out here. This is why the Restoration Workshop kit is the best kit ever. I'm telling you. And enjoy your lurk. Oh, the show that came out, Evcan that was younger. Oh my gosh. I remember 16 Stoked and Total Drama Island. Yes. All of those shows, an iconic show. And I'm pretty sure Stoked and 16 were kind of connected because I think one of the characters from 16 were related to one of the characters in Stoked, if I remember correctly. But I loved it though. Ooh, that's huge. There we go. Let's do like a little bit of this right here. I think these are the right ones, right? No, these are the right ones. One, ooh, flaming hot. 1, 2, and 3. No, I didn't watch the new seasons of Total Drama Island. I kind of lost track of how many there are. They kind of remind me of Survivor, which in a way it kind of really is when you think about it. But I kind of lost track of everything. And a part of me wants to go back and rewatch it again from the very beginning, but I just don't know if I should. Because right now, what season are they at right now for Total Drama Island? Total Drama Island. And I didn't even know it was Canadian. 6 seasons. 6? How? Ooh. Oh, there's so many. What is this Venger Camp? What is that? Oh, that's a community series. Never mind, that's not real. Well, it is, but not real. Total Drama Island. No, Total Drama presents Radius Race. All-Star. Total Drama Rama. Total Drama Revenge of the Island. There are so many. Oh, I could not keep up. Yeah, Total Drama Island, or this Total Drama, is Canadian. Full on. I didn't even know that. I was like, Canadian? That good things really do come out of Canada, they say. Back over here. Yeah, it's fan-made. I didn't even know that. There's so many fan-made shows that they all look so real. But the art style is so simple to make, I think. Hi, Sid. Welcome in. I haven't been in a hot minute. Hope you're doing well. I am. We're building a nice elder's home at the moment for one of my current household sims that I have yet to make. But I wanted to utilize the new packs that we got last week and dabble into it to see what I could do. But so far, so good. We're just yapping about old TV shows, movies, all the above, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, gibberish. But I'm glad to see you. I think 8? They made an official statement that they will not make anymore. I'm okay with that. Because it was kind of getting a little bit meh. I think I stopped watching around like season 2 or 3. Because I got very confused with like what was actually happening in the show. Will you leave for a phone call to come back to Total Drama Island Discourse? This is where I can shine. Please share what you know. But honestly, I wanted to be on that show. Total Drama Island was iconic for what it created. So I'm like, Heather? I didn't like her at all. She was mean. She was mean, like, for no reason. She did not have to do that. She did not have to be that mean. She could have been nice. She could have been simple. Collaborative. But no, someone wanted to be evil. That's why she got booted for a reason from the show. Where is that? Is this the one? I think that's the one. No, it is no, it's Monastery. Stone? Ah, Stone. It's on Roblox? Really? I didn't know that. You can find anything on Roblox these days. Talking about people are creative out here. I might check that out. Exactly, that's why her wig looked bad. Yes. It's like she went bald or something like that. Or her hair got chopped off or something, or like set on fire. Lashana's clapbacks to Heather were always top tier. They were. It's like, let me set the record straight here. And she really said what she had to say and went about her day. I don't blame. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. But the host, Chris McLean, was iconic. I hated him with every fiber of my being. His essence. I think it was the voice that irritated me. I mean, the voice actor, talented. But the energy that character brought was like, oh, get out of my face, please. I don't want to see you or hear from you ever again. Yeah, she's one of my top 3. Well, let's get a little stump. Oh, that is huge. Actually, you know what? No, let's get a little stump. A little tree stump. We'll size it down. Put it in the back. A little tree stump. Cute. We'll get some trees. Make it a little decorative, and then we'll fill in the rest later. For another stem. But I want to get the bare bones out the way. It's so cute. I love elders. Yeah, he was very slimy, but yeah, iconic. Like, you loved him, but you also hated him at the same time. It's like, you just cannot not love Chris McClane. It's like, you understand what he's going through. Dealing with all these crazy folks. But, ooh, it was something. I loved them all. I loved them all. But what was his name? Owen? I really loved Owen. Owen was funny. Owen and Izzy. I think Izzy was the blonde one, right? I think so. Izzy was the blonde one. Cherry tree. Pear tree. Oh, oops. Grow fruit, forbidden avocado. Let's see, what's this one? Cherry, avocado tree, lemon tree, avocado plantain tree. Nah. I need fruit. Free. There we go. Also, Siren, welcome back from your lurk. Hi, KK the Bomb, welcome in. Lashana, Gwen, DJ, Duncan. Yeah, but what about Chef? Well, I don't know. He did try to poison those people with that food. That nasty, nasty food. Because what was in that? Uncalled for. Plantain. Grow fruit. Pear. Lemon, cherry, apple. What if I type an apple tree? I'll get what I want. Fun fact, the voice actor of Chris voiced Jude. Yeah, that makes sense. I was like, yes. Ooh, not that tree. Oh, it goes into the ground. I can just use cheats to make it better. And then, let's see. Avocado. Cherry, I need a pear tree. That makes sense. Yes, that's how I see it. I see that as well. Mr. Beast is Chris McClane coded. Speaking of Mr. Beast, it's not even related at all, but like Squid Game season 3 is coming out in June, and I'm very excited. This has nothing to do with Mr. Beast whatsoever, but he made the Beast games, which had a lot of things that I hate, but I was like, wait a minute. Stranger Things. I love it. Growth stage. Blossoming. Growth stage. Blossoming. Moisture. Moist. Yeah. Out of season. You're out of season. I know, I saw the trailer and I'm so excited. I just hope it ends well, because I think this was the last season. Gwen, Duncan, and Lashana are your fave. Like, out of... Like, if you had to choose one, though, Cove, which one it would be? Which one would it be? Is this back far enough? Yeah. I'm gonna do that fake fence. They have another Total Drama show that parodies The Amazing Race. Is it like a fan-made one? Because I've heard about a lot of fan-made Total Drama shows. This wasn't it called Total Drama Presents The Radical Race, that one? And that's fan made. And it's so crazy how the art style is kind of easy to replicate when you think about it. I bet it. You can't ask that question. It's like picking your favorite child. I know. I'm sorry. Did they ever make a movie of Total Drama? Or am I Delulu? Because I feel like they made a movie at one point. I don't think they did. I don't remember. I don't remember anything. I've been brainwashed. I blame Stewie. Griffin. Let's put this here, because then I can put that little thing over here. And then shoot this back a little bit. He also had crushes on them as a kid, and I feel like that can kind of sum up my personality now. No, same. I love them all. I loved them all with every fiber of my being. They brought me joy and happiness and laughter that I needed. Here we go. Cute. This tractor, no more. This belongs over here. Little mini garden. Yeah. And then it'll be kind of fun. And this goes down here. This goes down here. Oh, and I think also, speaking of things and strange, I believe that they're going to be announcing or putting out the trailer for Stranger Things season 5. And I firmly believe when that show comes out this year, we need to do a watch party of every episode, because one, it's an iconic show, and two, we got to end it off on a good note with that. Because I'm on season 4 at the moment of Stranger Things, episode 2. It's like my 4th time rewatching the show, but it gets good each time I watch. One here. But yeah, I just feel like all the shows that they had back in the day just get better with time. They do slowly get stale, but they get better the more you watch. I have learned. Because you pick up like different like clues that you probably didn't see for the very first time. Like I'll say for example like Gilmore Girls. That show's went on for a very long time actually. But you watch it for the first time, you watch it. And then after a while, it's like, I'm gonna watch it again. And you watch it and you see like a lot of things that you didn't see the first time, like little clues that you were like, wait, when was this thing? When was this added? Did they always say it like that? So you pick up on like the little things. The actors aren't even gonna look like kids in the last season. No, they aren't. They didn't look like kids in the 4th season. They were more taller. Shady trash can. Ooh, that looks shady. It's one simoleon. Get these right here. From season 3 to season 4, they just got taller, which kind of made sense in terms of like high school years. Sims reference. So it kind of made sense in that way. But they're all in their 20s now. So I believe they're doing a time jump, if I remember correctly, that they're doing a time jump. I'm pretty sure. So that can only make sense to do a time jump like they did that they're going to do for Euphoria. It's going to be a time jump for them. I think a 5-year time jump. Because we didn't really see them graduate high school. They started high school, so they were all freshmen, essentially. So, 5-year time jump would make a lot more sense. I think so. Or at least a 3-year time jump, so that way, in terms of like the age that they are now, like in their 20s, it wouldn't be as bad to have them graduate or something. But then Hawkins is like broken. Oh, what's this? I've never seen that before. Oh, wow. I want to make a boathouse now. Oh my, here are the cards I was looking for. Oh my goodness. All them cars. Yeah, these right here. I was looking for these debug cars my entire life. Couldn't find them, but now I found them. I am now at peace. Not the taxi. Well, you know, they always say driving a taxi brings enjoyment. But then like, it does look nice. Maybe like it's an Uber, like an Uber pulling up, their carpool, maybe. Maybe it's their carpool. Thing, is this ride for such and such? Like, yes, it is. Well, hop on in. Let's go to your job place. I don't know. But imagine though if we had Uber in The Sims. It'll just be called Suber. Not Subaru. Suber. And the one thing that we don't have is bingo. We need bingo in The Sims. I would love to see some bingo. Give me that bingo and I'll thrive. I'll push them out my way to win that bingo. Some of these right here. I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, you started the show called Tracker? I started watching the show when it came out last year after the Super Bowl. I was like, okay, I see you. I don't mind. Because I recognize him from one. He played Adam in Young and the Restless. And then he played whatever his character name was in This Is Us. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll watch it. Because it looked really interesting. But then I kind of fell off. So I might give it another watch too, just because it's been a while. But I've been so in tune to Fire Country and like all the other shows that have piqued my interest. Bingo would be really fun. I agree. That's why we need boats in The Sims 4, or at least like ways where we can travel on like a vacation cruise. That would be cool. That won't work properly. There we go. Yeah, pool, bingo activities. Yeah, we'll need some boats. Ways that our Sims can go on an Alaskan cruise ships. But if they bring back cruises, we need hotels. I need hotels to simulate real fun honeymoons for my Sims. But then I also want to own said hotel. But I started watching This Is Us again. And I feel at peace. Kind of. Right here. So, and then let me get a small little piece right here. Where is, aha, not this one. I know, I cry so much with that show. I think I'm on season 2, I think. The storylines that they share in This Is Us is so heart-wrenching, but it also kind of gives you closure at the same time when you really think about it. I like when shows don't hold back, even though it can be hard to tell those stories. Sometimes those stories need to be told. And I like shows like that. They're more interesting and more appealing to me to like watch them more. To understand like why did they do it the way they did? Why did they share that kind of story? What made them share that story? So I always like watch shows like that. You can't wait to see what next expansion pack we get. Honestly, I am excited too. I don't know what we'll get, but I firmly believe that everyone wants to see fairies, and so I feel like fairies might be next. I really feel like fairies could be next for The Sims 4. But like, how would that even work though in an expansion pack though? I don't know. But it could work though, because like if we got fairies, that would be like the last occult that I think we would possibly get as like a function occult with a skill tree. Because fairies, like, they're very complex creatures. We've seen Tinkerbell, we've seen The Sims 3 fairies, and how they kind of like work. So if we got fairies, I would want them to have a skill tree. I want them to have like some type of like really added gameplay that benefits all Sims, but then also like kind of remembering what it was like for The Sims 3. Like, I don't know. They touch on so many profound and necessary topics, yes. And that's why I also love Grey's Anatomy. And like Chicago Med and all the other procedural shows like Law and Order. Oh, love that show. Olivia Benson could yell at me and I'd be okay. It's like, yeah. Thanks. I would say thank you. Like, I would love to be on Law and Order SVU as like either a victim or a suspect. I don't know, one of the two. Either way, if she yells at me, I'm like, okay, thanks, appreciate that. And then I'll go cry in a corner. Also, Pania, thank you so much for the 1 year resub, by the way. I really greatly appreciate that a lot. Thank you, thank you. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new resub. Yay! I think fairies would be cute, but what would make them a difference in Spellcasters Enough is like a whole new occult. Yeah, they need to be extremely different than spellcasters. Spells, actually just everything needs to be completely different. But I want to know how they will do it. I don't know. But thank you. I think the way The Sims 4 is structured, it could work very well. It could work very well for them to add in fairies in a Sims 4 style. Which reminds me, I need to finish that fairy house that we started building a while ago. I don't know how I forgot to finish that, but we need to finish it so that way we have it on the gallery. And I can get it out of my to-do list of builds I need to finish. I have so many unfinished builds, it's not even funny. It's sad, but it's true. Oh, we need solar panels on this property because we got to be eco-friendly up in here. Eco Lifestyle was like the best pack to add these things in. They shaped my future. Kind of. Let's see, move this right here. Right there. There we go. Oh, elemental fairies would be cool. It would be. And then, because the funny thing is, I was watching Vixella. I think like it was probably like yesterday or something like that. Either way, she was playing a video game. It wasn't it wasn't Papa Pizzeria. It was a pizza game that I do know, but very vaguely from what I remember. I remember a long time ago on YouTube, she used to do the 4 Immortal Sisters challenge. That was a very nice challenge. Imagine the resurgence of that challenge with fairies. The 4 Immortal Sisters, but with fairies. That would be very funny to see. But imagine. That would be iconic. But then some people also need to revamp the Disney Princess Legacy Challenge and like a few other challenges too out there to tie in like the more fairy side of things. Do this. A little broken roof that will be fixed eventually. The way that blends in. Oh, love it. Yes. 4 Immortal Sisters, but with fairies. I should mention that to Sasha. I should mention that to Sasha. Like, hey, 4 Immortal Sisters, but with fairies, if fairies ever come out. Thoughts, opinions, ideas? I wonder who that is. I don't know. I need them to go back and revamp mermaids before they add a new cult. No, honestly, same. Then I can live out my H2O, just add water lifestyle the way I want to live. H2O, just add water. I'm no ordinary girl living in the underworld. Then you'll see, got my powers if I just believe. I'm no ordinary girl. Na 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 na. Honestly, it's an iconic song. Personally, I don't think another revamp will ever happen, unfortunately. Yeah, and that's the only thing. I think they could have done a different one other than Spa Day. I love that they collaborated with Ebonics. That's always a great plus. Love Danny. But I do feel if they were going to do another, if they didn't do Spa Day, I think they could have successfully done it either with Get to Work or Island Living. If they did not do, ooh, the way that's on the inside. If they did not do Spa Day, because Get to Work has a lot of potential to be revamped for different reasons. But Island Living definitely also could have got a revamp if they did not do Spa Day. But I'm kind of glad though they did update Spa Day because they introduced nails into The Sims 4 for the very first time. And then also it just made me actually want to like go to the spa more. No, I'm holding out hope too. Who knows? They did have a very good fiscal year. So the Sims were in their double digits. So the CEO of EA is very happy with the Sims franchise. So you never really know, honestly, at this point. Oh, I don't like that. Why did I choose that color? Hold on. What about yellow? Tan? Oh, I like this one more. But yeah. But judging sales-wise with what they had planned, EA isn't gonna try. Yeah. But I wouldn't be shocked though. Who knows? But I'd be shocked if they did. Never say never. Never say never. As Justin Bieber would say, never say never. Song. Help. This build's looking great, by the way. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm really enjoying the way this build's turned out too. It's looking really nice. I'm not fully done with it because I want to finish the backyard, but we'll finish that a different day. But we have the majority of it all done, at least, which was the main focus. You love the rebuild of Willow Creek. Yeah. Ooh, if they ever revamped any of the other townies in The Sims 4, who would you want them to redo? And why? Because I personally believe they could do a refresh, that's the word, revamp, refresh, same thing, of the Landgrab family. Just because. The Landgrab of the Landgrabs. And someone needs to fix Nancy's eyeshadow. But that's just me. That's my opinion. But that green eyeshadow, it needs to be fixed. To be honest, it's a refresh. The fact that Johnny is a biological son. No, honestly, I would be happy about that too. If they didn't do anything else but fix the family tree, I'd be good. But that green eyeshadow needs to be changed. Right, Jake? Right? The eyeshadow, is that also another option you would be okay with too? What about this one? Oh, this looks nice. I might do carpet. I rarely do carpet though. I'm gonna try it. Oh, I entirely agree with you on that. Okay, good. I was just seeing. I was just checking. I was just checking to see we were on the same page. I would also love a refresh of the Roomy household. That would be really cool. I did like that they did refresh their house though. That was nice. I did like that. Jay Hunting the Third, yes, that would be nice. I think it has to do with discovering him, so it makes sense he isn't there. Yeah, I can also see that too. The same way, like discovery, or no, not discovering, disowning him. The way I'm like making up my own words, but it makes sense why he's not on the family tree. He's disowned. Would it would be funny if there was like some lore that tied in that Johnny wants to be back in their lives, or at least get the family fortune or something. I don't know. That would be cool. Okay, last few things and then I'm gonna wrap it up because I'm getting delusional and I need to eat some food and go to bed. Because tomorrow, actually, tomorrow we're gonna be playing The Sims 2. Sims 2 A to Z Baby Challenge again. So we started it yesterday for our first day of our St. Jude fundraiser, and we're gonna continue it again. We have 3 kids out of 26 so far, and I'm hopeful that we'll get a chance to have at least a few more. We have 1 teenager, 2 toddlers, and hopeful those toddlers will be 1 teen, 2 children. And we're currently pregnant again with another set. I am hopeful a set of twins, but I'm scared though if it's gonna be twins, because if it is, I might actually lose my head. I'm too scared for that. Okay. I think and thunk with this. Oh, I forgot about the sleek bathroom wallpaper. Oh well, I think for the bedroom I'll use cottage living, but I also want to see what it looks like with base game. It does look nice with base game wallpaper, but what does cottage living look like? And that's not the right one. Wallpaper. Let's see. Paint on me wallpaper. No. Cottage living. Here it is. Ooh. Pretty full. I like the green. But I also do feel like some of this must be moved around so it makes actual sense. We'll change this one to be green. We'll change the bed to be a little bit more green. This armchair can be like pinkish. That can remain tan. But I also do need something here. This is now my room. Oh, okay. Move on in, free of charge. I like the green. The green looks very nice. It complements it very well. Cottage living came in clutch. Change that back to tan. Thank you very much. We'll need a marriage certificate on the wall. Get this one. We'll size it down. And then we need a light switch in here for realism. And then I feel like I also need to add in some awards on the wall. Oh, high school diploma. Yeah, that's the new base game carpet that we got. I don't remember when, but it's new, part of base game. This is my new favorite carpet for the rest of my life. So yeah, it was a few months ago. And I was singing the H2O theme song. It's an iconic song. It's catchy. But didn't you want to be a mermaid when you were little? I wanted to have a tail. But they said Mako Island isn't real, so henceforth that dream had died. So now I'm upsetty spaghetti. I wanted to have a tail. I want the other one. This the one? I want this one. This one can work. yes, of course. Of course. Look at all them plants. I love plants. Plants bring me joy. They have this other one, this other pride flag for sexual orientation. They have one for gender identity. Get to work. Plants make the world go round. Plants bringing you oxygen. Plants are a nice decorative piece. Oh, aprons. I don't have those in here. Add that right there. I feel like Cottage Living was probably one of my favorite packs that I didn't get to appreciate enough. But now that the pack has been out for a while, I'm thoroughly enjoying it again. Oh, this is cute. This is the for rent pack. We have one of these. Do I have that somewhere? No, I do not, but I will put this in here. Take this. Delete that. Oh, the game is getting laggy. I've been building for far too long. Wait, am I recording this? I've been recording for 3 hours. Oh my goodness gracious. Lordy Lou. Okay, so I think for now, this is what we got so far of our build. But I do think it does look quite nice and grand. Grand enough for the grandparents' house. We just got to figure out the rest of the backyard. And add some things back here. But we'll do that another time. I think when we play The Sims 4 again later... Oh my gosh, later this week? Right? On my schedule, it says? No, we're not playing Sims 4 until next week, actually. Tomorrow, we're playing The Sims 2. Thursday, we're playing The Sims 3. Friday, we're playing Minecraft. Saturday, we're playing Stardew Valley in the morning. And then we're doing coding at night. So we're not playing Sims 4 until next week. So we'll finish this build next week. Or I might just finish it by myself. I don't have that much left to do anyway besides the backyard. And there'll be a speed build, so you'll see the whole thing. But then, of course, it'll be on the gallery. I'll probably finish it this week for myself. It looks really good. I'm really loving it so far. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I also like the outside, too. It feels very homey, which is what I kind of wanted to go for with the plants and the trees and things. I've got to add in some things in the front, but for the most part, it's not too shabby. But thank you. A slip and slide. Oh my gosh. I forgot we had a slip and slide in the game with that one pack. That one pack that we got eons ago, the backyard stuff. Is that what it was? The slip and slide? There is stuff in The Sims 4 that I honestly forget that we have. And I'm like thinking, when did they add this into the game? When was this a thing? Was this always here? Yes and no. But we persevere and move on. As always. But other than that, my friends, we shall end this off on a good note while we look for somebody to raid today. Where art thou? Here it is. Dun 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 dun. Okay. But my friends, ooh, you know what? I don't know what just happened with my brain. My brain just like broke for a split of a second. I don't know what just happened. Anyway, we're gonna go raid my good friend. Ooh, D-Mazing. Oh my gosh, D is playing The Sims 4, but is actually playing the Not So Berry Challenge on Generation 8 and has bingo. I need to do Sims bingo again. Oh my gosh, I just realized I need to plan Sims bingo. at some point soon. But we're gonna go to my good friend D. D is currently playing the Not So Berry Challenge on the pink generation. It looks like the pink gen is a teenager, but also looks like a young adult. I don't really know. Has an all pink bedroom, very decked out, has a pink cat. So that tells you something. Must be married or has a roommate. Can't really tell you that, I don't know. But D is a very fantastic, lovely human being on this lovely Twitch platform. Plays a lot of Sims, Stardew, Minecraft, Animal Crossing. Has the most creative mindset, I will say. So definitely check out D. And thank y'all for the love and support for St. Jude, and also for the yaps and the love as per usual. But we'll definitely have to plan out some Sims bingo or some Sims Jeopardy with the mods, possibly. So who knows? But yeah, we'll plan that out. We'll have to see. But I will see you all next time, though. Have fun, stay safe, and I will see you all tomorrow morning for some Sims 2 chaos.